At least that's when I visited the UK in the 90s, and it was just like, oh yeah.
To be fair,
We just
it was their
used
first
all
time
the
making
original
it.
shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Also,
the first
like,
ones.
we had like with the horse and carts and stuff. Again, they built like the little city or towns designed for horse and cart, and then they started building like roads, and it's like, oh well, we don't actually have room for wide roads. But places like I think it's Saudi Arabia where they've done like 6 lanes for their road because they expect to grow. We didn't have that choice. We just built as we went. There's a lot
Nueve
of
de
bridges.
Julio in like Argentina has like 12 lanes on each side. It's a fucking monster. And like, I don't know if that helps congestion at all because you have to collapse it all back down at some point. So there's like critical mass at where highways are good, and then highways just they're too big and it's too much. Yeah.
Does it depend on the traffic of the area, or is there like a universal like equilibrium for how big a highway should be in any place?
The problem is when you keep making highways bigger and bigger, then everyone will just choose to take the highway and never find other side routes. So there's this like balance that you have to take on it.
Oh yes, for our national reading level, the 8th grade, makes sense.
Wow, we're up to 8. Nice.
True. At least we're up to 8, guys. We're making it. No shot.
Wait, everyone but yours has been high? What the
Along.
So hot right now.
Rar.
Guys, welcome to City States of Klovisa, semicolon, F11. Muted my microphone, and just let you guys talk about trains there for a little while.
Wait, does F11 mute your microphone?
No.
Isn't that full screen?
No.
That doesn't work for me.
It's an FN or Alt key for me.
I feel betrayed.
You should feel betrayed. I'm betraying you constantly, much
Well, that
like
sounds an
Xenos.
FN key.
Yeah, FN
Those
key.
are usually on like laptops.
Windows key.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, guys, how are we doing today? I'm trying to find some of my new music to play. Well, let's just go around the table. CK, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing alright today. I got ring ding with me, and a stomach full of pizza. I'm doing alright.
Nice.
Let's talk about trains.
Dope.
Question for you on pizza. Pizza or casserole? Some people like eating casseroles, aka deep dishes.
Oh, deep dish is fun every once in a while.
There's
I've
no.
never had a
I don't
deep dish.
think. I don't think it's
You've
one over
never
the
had
other.
a deep dish pizza?
I think those are
No.
2 separate things.
Oh my
Alright, boys,
god.
I've only ever had like.
Road trip to Chicago. See you
Yeah,
guys there.
we're going.
Well, my
there.
dad's from New York, so he like hates everything New Jersey.
Oh my
so,
god.
Or everything.
God, you have a
Chicago
New
style
Yorker
pizza.
dad. You lived in Florida. You're now in Germany. You are living a crazy life, my friend. And
My
Ebor.
mom's from Wisconsin.
Yeah, but he loves the Mets, baby. Yeah, the Mets. Let's
Mets.
go the Mets, baby.
The Yankees world champion. Ebor Lador being played by KJC from Brit Blong Bang Bang British Isles himself. How are you doing?
I'm good. And this week we have Logan.
Oh.
Hmm.
Ooh.
He
Snick, snick.
was my first superhero movie that my mom let me see. Yeah, the 2001 X-Men.
I'm sick.
Guys, we're missing Brandon for an hour or so. He's doing stuff. So in the meantime, we'll ask him later. Chad, being played by Rumble Roar, also known as Nick. How are you doing?
Wait, if Brand's not here, can you say mics are hot?
No.
You're hot. I'm doing great, John. Thanks for asking.
All right. Nathaniel Sadiv being played by our boy Coffee Traveler. How you doing?
Hello. I put a picture in the Discord of I grew giant sunflowers to 20 feet, and then some fucking asshole of a squirrel was sitting over there like a
Oh my
like a
God.
middle-aged old man, just snarfing them all down and leaving the shells everywhere. So
Wait, where
I'm
is
at
this?
war at my house. Oh, it's in Monday. Sorry.
Oh fuck.
Go back on Monday. I'm 6'5" in that picture. My arm probably reaches to like 9 feet, but they
You're
capped out at about
6'5"
20 feet.
in real life.
Yeah, for reals.
Oh my god.
Not just on Tinder. Yeah.
You're 4 inches taller than me. I feel so emasculated now.
Try
Igor,
and stuff we're playing with.
6 feet is not tall. Igor, being played by Devin, from Germany. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. Doing good, John.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Tired, but doing good. Just woke up.
I haven't slept in 40 hours. So,
My man.
we're going
My
strong.
man.
Guys, look, I had a very busy weekday. I had figured out a way to download Battle for Middle-earth and Battle for Middle-earth 2 and play them. So I played both of those games straight to relive my childhood. Then I found a new pirating website and watched all of Castlevania and then Resident Evil Infinite Darkness and then went to work.
King shit right there.
I don't see any
God.
mistake. I don't see any mistake.
No, now I'm running
Yeah, it's
D&D.
unlike-
I've been drinking energy drinks nonstop, and I'm waiting for that crash. Oh, man. So, without further ado, who would like to do our very 50 words or less recap?
Not it.
50 words or less?
All right, I'm down. I like round 2 for the Twitter version recap. All right, I'm in. The party was investigating Elemental. Sadiq,
I lost
Nathaniel
count
Sadiq
already.
showed up and said, "Why don't we build something and pay people to do things for us rather than doing it with our own hands?" And then we went and did that. We got some artisans to make us a gazebo type thing with an altar in it. The speaker for the Elemental said, "Good job," and we're moving on with our lives. We also got to see the greatest performance of our lives. The Tai Tai on Ice was
Tai
the
Tai.
show. And then it was, rudely interrupted, or maybe it was part of the show, by
Maybe.
a mysterious woman. And then there was Thriller, and that's all I got. Anyone else got anything on the recap?
Most important lesson of all we learned. Shopping solves everything.
At the end of the day, yeah.
There
We
are
don't make it
multiple-
rain. We make it hail.
We might actually progress a
Yeah.
quest today, boys. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Well then, it is the 4th of May. We're 4 days away from the Confederation holiday of Mother Appreciation Day. But
Oh,
we don't care about that.
Wait, it's the 4th, right?
It's the 4th of May.
We are fast approaching Chad's birthday.
Well,
Birthday.
I rolled
Wait.
for it. It's on the 9th.
I don't
we
know what my birthday is.
resume. Well, we rolled it a while back. We resume back in the snack room. Your team is watching the tyrant leave, and you have made your decision. You call back to him. What mission would you like to take? And don't pick City of Blinding Lights, since somebody else just took it last Saturday.
Grandpapa.
Grandpapa.
Okay.
You mean going for the briefcase?
Nah, we're going for the man inside the briefcase. That's
Wait.
in.
Okay.
Igor has convinced.
God damn it!
Convinced me. Igor has convinced me that we need to go for a briefcase.
Is this a joke?
Igor and I had drinks, and I've been convinced.
In real life, you had drinks?
No, and in game.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be some time to, so I messaged him and was like, "Would you like to go for a drink?" I also thought that was be here.
Why don't
He's
we
not.
do that in session, guys? Come on. You guys go out for drinks. You guys don't decide your mission then and there. Chad says, awkwardly, Grandpapa. And Igor immediately gives him the thumbs up while Lei Stung, Ebor, and Nathaniel, as well as Syl, hold their reserves. We will just go for drinks and just push back our day. Well, our mission orientation day? Back a day? No big deal. Ebor, you quietly message Nathaniel with the message cantrip or, whisper to him like a normal human being. What do you message him with?
Well, I appreciated you looking out for me the other day, and you're new to the group. I never got like an introduction, so I thought maybe we could go for drinks and get to know each other a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe Sil would like to come as well because he likes to drink a lot.
Sil is an alcoholic and would.
Still would know the
He
places
may
to
or
go.
may not join you. How about that? We'll let him retcon himself in if it takes another hour to complete.
Yeah, due to our security patrol when you were casting all your magic, and I was watching over, hanging out. Yeah, I think this is great. I think we could have many things to discuss. We find the local brewery. Or the snack room with nobody in it.
No, you definitely want to go to a local brewery. Everything in Tulsa is basically a ma and pa shop. There's not really much big industry. Everything is literally just like homemade brewery over here, which is also a weapon shop, which is also a so-and-so dog breeder. You know, there's just crazy industry here in Tulsa. So you go to a local brewery, gun range / dog breeding house called Brandon's House, and I'm sorry. And scene, go. Sil's there.
So yeah,
Fuck this up, boys.
have you ever been to Brandon's house before?
Yeah. My father probably has a tab with them that he owes money on. So, just don't mention my last name, and maybe we'll just play it cool. Play it cool. Yes, two,
What is
please.
your
Yeah,
last
2
name?
drinks. And then as the waiter waitress walks away, Sadiv, you know, there's a family here in town. There's a bunch of us wandering around. My very prolific father, and wasting all his years drinking his life away, had a bunch of us. And yeah, I decided to join up. You got a tyrant saved the city, so what better than to serve the city? What about yourself? How'd you get in?
Well, my dad used to teach me magic. Like, we worked together on little bits here and there. And then one day he went off to do something. He didn't really say what, it was a bit cryptic. I think it was a little bit over his head. But, you know, when someone gives you a good job opportunity, you jump at the chance. And he never came back. And it sounds like it was to do with those briefcases, because I sort of looked into it. So that's kind of why I joined Tyrant's thing, was I wanted to try and find my dad.
Yeah, he would be the one to know. But how much do you know about the others? Look to Sil. Sil's passed out on the table.
Truly.
I mean, Igor's meant to be really smart, from what I understand, but he's also really not smart. So I don't.
Well,
he's
he's
like
so smart that he doesn't
personality.
connect with the other people. He just keeps it all to
People always
himself.
say he used to be dumb, so I don't know whether it's like literally he used to be dumb like a minute ago and now he's smart, or if, you know, if it's just split personality or something. Chad's a nice guy. He likes hanging out with some dodgy guys on skateboards. It's a bit like a skateboard gang, maybe. You know, he seems a little bit. He hangs around with the tough guys, but he's a nice guy, so he might come across a bit arrogant or something. but
Heart
he's
of
not.
gold in there.
Yeah.
Just don't let anyone
Yeah.
steal it. Don't put their grubby paws on it.
And Lichtang is like, you know, when you have that big friend that's much bigger than you, and I look up and go, like, actually most people are bigger than me, but yeah, he's really nice, and I think he likes to dress up and roleplay as like some other person. I think it's called the Volcano, but then I swear I've heard him say, I'm Batman. So I don't know.
Weird.
I think he also
Yeah.
has a personality.
We got a lot of flavor in the crew here. All right.
Yeah.
Anything about Sil? Pass
Well, I
on the
don't
table.
know. And this is a question for John. Has Sil told us about his connection with briefcases or not? Because I think you mentioned it. So I was going to ask him about his thing, because I don't know much about Sil.
Sil definitely would never message it at all. Mention it. He is a cold-hearted killer, it would seem. he doesn't much care for friendships, or maybe that's just the front he's putting on, as John wonders why his boat is not coming in the correct size or resolution. What the fuck is happening here? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you would want to follow up on the briefcases rather than following up on grandfather.
Yeah, I just think that people being held captive, we should probably try and free them. This grandpapa thing sounds like it's something they've been trying to do for a while, but it's never happened. I think if we just get this done, you know, at least find out where this briefcase is, maybe we can find out more, and then people can start learning more. It feels like the first
I mean,
step
liberating
for me.
all the mages would be probably in our best interest. I don't know much about magic,
there's
but
like a handful of us left. I'm not totally sure how I haven't been kidnapped, and I think there's a horse that says he's a wizard, but he's a horse. Again, probably split personality. I think that's a 10.
a lot of personality happening. Yeah, interesting. And we continue to have drinks and chat about.
Of course.
I chat about my past kooky captain who taught me how to take the wheel and not take shit from anybody. She was precise and opportunistic, but that's kind of where Nathaniel comes from in terms of like why you saw him running the ship, and he explains that to you. And, you know, how would I get on Igor's good side so that we can run the ship hand in hand rather than adversarially would be part of the topics of conversation.
So, how did you end up on a piratey ship yourself?
Oh, Lambert, have you heard of him?
Probably not.
He hooked me up. He was a bit of a mentor, and he once did some few jobs for him, and this was one of the jobs he led me to Rita. She crazy though, so she went down south. She had to take off. She was no longer running the Spice Isles, so then I signed up into the reserves, and then up to Tyre. Now I'm part of the crew. I'm ready to be a part.
That's good to hear.
So
But yeah, I think Igor has a very weird hierarchy in that he is captain, but also not captain. He is like above captain, and then he has a captain of the ship.
so
That
he's
isn't
like
the
owner
captain.
and captain, right?
Yeah,
Like I'm the
again,
producer. It's a one-man show. I'm the actor, the producer, the writer, the owner, the captain.
I'd like to think he's also the pilot, but he'd never be the pilot because I don't think he can fly. But I'm sure if he said about it, he'd be the pilot as well, just because it's Igor. Yeah.
Davin's just nodding silently.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Just facts are being thrown down here.
You share
yeah.
information with one another, which is nice. You guys, as the newest members of this raid team, these already established, and one just kind of loner isolation of spellcaster that is Syl, who is just drunkenly splayed out on the table. You know?
He does that. Don't worry. He'll wake up in a minute.
Yeah, he used my father as a role model, so I'm used to this.
Don't call him daddy. Please don't call him daddy.
Please do not. CK muted that. Oh my god. Well, as you guys heading back to base, back home, you know, you wrap up your meeting in good company.
Throw down the 5 Tulse bucks for drinks.
Yeah. Easy enough. And then the next day, we come back to rediscuss, it seems, into the snack room. Unless somebody wanted to do something on the 4th, specifically.
Make a bad Star Wars reference, I'm sure.
I don't
Oh yeah.
know Star
Happy
Wars.
Star Wars Day in character.
Is that a Star Wars thing?
May the 4th.
May the 4th.
Oh, okay. Well, you all assemble back within the snack room. Still looking none the worse for all the alcohol he consumed. Maybe he was just pretending to be, drunkenly. But no, that's no insight checks are needed for that one. And you all have a moment to speak to one another once more, to truly consolidate your beliefs, and to convince one another of your objectives.
So, I spoke with Nathaniel and Sil, who agree with me. That maybe
Yeah, we should
going
help the
after-
many,
should
rather
go
than the
after the
few.
wizard first, because
So-
it feels like it would help us fight the gods if we had a handful / quite a large amount of wizards on our side.
So this is my argument for going to Grandpapa instead of the wizards. So we gotta keep in mind, both these things are getting done no matter what, right? It's not like we pick one or the other. They're both getting done by teams. It's just which team is going after which. And our team, at least I think, is way better to specifically handle Grandpapa because of my relation with them. Well, pretty much anyone can handle the briefcase situation.
And let's
It's
be
not like
real.
we're choosing one or the
You
other.
sure that's not a conflict of interest?
No, I think it would help, if anything, honestly.
Aren't you going to make another deal with the bad thing because you're personally invested? You
No.
had to break about 10 curses off you the other day.
I mean, yeah, but I'm already cursed by this guy, so it's not like I can be cursed again.
Can.
What?
Well, you
Yes.
definitely can.
It's
It just means you're an easy target. It means you're more likely to be cursed again. And if I was someone that was going to try and manipulate someone, having an emotional connection is an easy way to get what I want out of them.
I mean, true, but at the same time, I don't think I'll be manipulated by this guy. Plus, I'm personally invested, so that's just my argument.
Do we have
Others?
a schedule sheet for the other teams and what they're doing right now?
Nope.
Oh,
Uh,
so we don't know when the
might
other
not
teams
get
are going to
down.
be back from their missions.
In the argument for helping the many in the God War, the greater chemical is going to provide Tolst, us with much beefier, chonkier potions, right?
real quick question. Is everybody level 6 right now?
I'm 5.
Can you set your experience points to 14,000?
You got
Hey.
Because we need to immediately do a long rest no matter what, so he can hit level 6. So we're going to have like
There's
a
some
week.
hit points. Look at that hit point.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Damn.
hell yeah.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Pick points.
And during this week of long rest, I will give you more information as to what other teams are doing. But regardless, whatever you guys pick, Discovery Team's going to get ham-fisted into the other option, just so you guys are aware. Just due to the
Yeah,
way.
so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, both options are going to be done no matter what, and I don't know. I feel like we're more well equipped to handle the Order Door side quest / Grandpapa.
These are pretty big deals. We've been holding off Grandpa for quite some while.
Are we
And the
unable to bring
briefcase.
the wizards back with us to Tolst?
Briefcase
Like-
wizards that we're not sure of where they are.
I think we're bringing them back in the briefcase, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Finding the first
Well, the
briefcase
argument
was easy
for
to find more.
for the super potions is that Tolst will benefit from it. Won't Tolst benefit from all of the mages?
Well, they're going to we're doing both. Both are getting done.
Well, the greater
I think
chemical is
that's
more
the
for the war effort as well, right?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna.
And it's
need
not about which is better for
potions.
Pulse. It's about which is our team better suited to handle. Because both are getting done regardless.
Yeah.
Well, I've had all of this many potions in my lifetime, so I'm for the briefcase.
Chad's team, Igor.
Okay. Well, till Sil gets back, we're having it pass. It
No,
looks
we have
like.
5. We have 5 people.
Yeah.
We have 2 and 2, and then Leistung speaks up and says,
I think I might be team briefcase. Listen, if I had a chance to save my dad, I would. I can't deny someone else that chance. So I'm gonna have to go with the briefcase.
Well, Igor, we're outnumbered, bud. Because at this point, Sill's probably passed out on a table or saying, I don't care number 2 and 4. Whatever the 3 and 5s want.
wherever the
Fair.
most beer is.
Well done.
Pretty sure you're 3, by the way, Chad.
What's that?
Pretty sure you're 3, by the way.
I don't know. Didn't we lose one or reshuffle the order? We've got a new one.
Igor is 1, always.
I know Igor is 1.
Followed by Chad or Leistung.
I'm pretty sure it's Ebor and then me.
No, I was definitely like the bottom.
Why are we arguing? This is point.
Well, Nathaniel, since you just joined, you might be the lowest number, so keep that in mind. Depends on how much
number
Phil likes
0.
you.
Okay, I understand.
Low is good. Just so you guys
Yeah,
are aware.
I'm the lowest
Yeah.
number, 0.
I can't read or count. You guys need to relax.
Okay. So it is the 5th currently, meaning Nathaniel needs to go on a 7-day training mission to, well, do the long rest. To physically do the mechanical thing and explain to us how you become a better thing. You're a rogue, right? Am I gaslighting?
Whoa,
Am I
spoiler.
outing you?
No.
You're a range. You're Dex. I know that.
Dax asshole, yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah, bro. That's how you
Okay,
describe
cool.
it, right?
Yeah.
Here.
So while Nathaniel packs up his little bag to go on a what? What are you
Spear
doing?
Vision Quest. I would probably I would probably go deep into the recesses of the training. The big brutish guy who does all the training. I forget. I wrote down his name somewhere, but I'm in the middle of the character mancer. I would sync up with him to have the most intense training that there can be.
Yep. You are joined by like this 3.5 foot tall hobbit guy, who is also kind of a roguey boy. And I think at level 6 you get evasion? Question mark?
Yeah, you get like half damage.
Okay, then Sergeant Slaughter is literally just going to pummel you both to, hell and back for 7 whole days. During this time, you guys will find out that the political team has set out for the City of Blinding Lights. They set out on the 9th, through the noble and ever honorable Ulathaean frigate, which is carrying them to the city. That's all we hear from them for the next couple of days. It becomes the 12th! Would anyone like to do anything during long rest? Long resty period. What?
I think I knocked out my long rest stuff last time.
Okay.
Chad, I need to pull you over for something this week.
What's
I
up,
might need
Ashton?
help.
What you need?
I got myself in a lot of trouble recently.
So, like, demon in your head trouble, like spine pulled out trouble. What kind of trouble? Please
More
tell me
like,
there's not
I
more
think
fucking
an
birds.
official from Alcazan thinks I'm a vigilante. He doesn't know who I am.
Are you a vigilante?
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
And I kind of been like I've been helping people. I wouldn't call myself a vigilante. That's illegal, I think.
What are laws anyway? Who knows? I'm pretty sure we all can't die at this point.
All right,
Well,
let's not get crazy.
Like, do we need to kill somebody? Do you just need to stop being a vigilante? Do you just want to go
No, I need assistance. More or less. The job I've been taking on,
assistance?
more like just kind of like extra hands to beat dudes up just in case assistance. Because I'm really...
Your long rest is interrupted non-stop as you throw down with super villains.
Like,
Some
so
really fucked up shit is going on in Alcazan.
like,
And an official there His name is like Bibley or something.
Garbulon?
He's the guy who's taking Garbulon.
Garbulon.
He's taking
Fuck with a guy named Garbulon?
Yeah, he's the guy who placed Sill's position.
Wait, so now we've got an angry spellcaster, potentially.
No, he's cool with me. He likes me. I helped him out once.
Alright.
And I kind of said I'll be there pretty often.
And you just
And I left immediately after that. But I didn't mean... See, when I did say that, I didn't mean, like, here in the city. I was trying to, like, convey, like, here in the world, I'm here to help, like, the greater continent, but that didn't come across... I think he literally thought... You know, I saw a sign when we're coming back from the Elementalist Caves, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I was thinking about leaving. Took a lot of self-control for me to not leave that ship that night. Alright? So... kind of wondering how you feel about going over there right now while we wait for this whole thing to...
This isn't gonna fuck with the briefcase plan, is it?
As long as we don't get caught, we'll be fine. That's like the easy part.
Chad laughs and then takes a breath, audible to all of the party members that are not currently in attendance. Alright, bro.
Jeez.
Like, we have to get to Alcazan?
Yeah. We just take a ship there. I have a room that I usually rent over there. So, we'll need to go shopping so your face and bodily features aren't revealed as well.
Chad heard we need to go shopping and has immediately sprinted off to the...
You will
shopping.
spend 7 days shopping!
No, Chad just needs some
in a
dark
days.
robes. Dark robes and maybe like a handkerchief or something to cover
Can
his face.
we not do fucking vigilante bullshit with such shit? Please, for the love of God, spare me. Fucking insanity. Oh my god.
No.
Can we just say that it happened while the long rest happened?
Can we just do a couple quick rolls for this? If we want
Yeah,
to speed
you
it
know
up?
what? We're gonna go with fucking Xanathars. I want an athletics check from both of you, a deception check from both of you, and a insight check from both of you. Oh my god.
Athletics, deception, and insight.
Okay. Yes.
Deceptive as fuck, Chad. Is
Apparently.
I do not want to be found. I got myself... Oh, how much did all the black gear cost me, John?
50 gold. You splurge now. You're
How
rich
many
as
Tulse
fuck.
bucks is that? 50 Tulse bucks?
Yeah.
Okay, buy Tulse bucks.
Okay, perfect. So you guys go to Alcazan. You throw down in the streets with petty thugs, beating the hell out of people who can't really defend themselves and scaring children with your insane athletic score combination. Of course, Lei Stung is the one doing most of the beating up, where Chad is like the more strategic guy of just like popping in and like covering his blind spot when things are getting a little out of hand. Chad, you will quickly realize Lei Stung is really identifiable. Like, his outfit ain't doing too much for him. You, though, on the other hand, no one will ever be able to tell it's you. You're just like this human schmuck, robes, a hood over your head, maybe a mask, and then you just appear and like fucking scissor spin kick, dragonfly kick a motherfucker in the, side of the head. Like, no one's gonna... No skateboarding
on this trip.
Lei Stung, everything's going great, all the time. And you are making fast friends with Garbulon, who throws up the light in the sky and is totally your friend. And happy that you are within his city, doing all of these vigilante actions. You go back. I don't think there's a reward I can give you for this, but you know what?
Reward that they don't get any downside, no regrets, no consequences.
No. There's always downsides, no matter what you do in my world. Igor, do you want to do anything during your downtime?
Just hang out with my crew,
Yeah.
Chill.
Run.
I do want to make one more argument. I just want to say it.
All right, let's hear it.
Alright. So, since I just want to, as everyone knows, the argument is not which is better for Tulsa, right? It's which is better for our team. And since the Murder Corridor's quest is almost certainly going to be something to do with murdering and fighting, which is what our team is built for, I feel like that should be the quest we're on. Especially since some other team is going to have to do this if we don't. And if some other team has to do this and they're not as capable fighters as us, then we kind of screw them over.
I mean, you can look at the Discovery team who will get the Murder Dwarf mission if you'd like, real quick. There are dossiers are on all of you, yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, shit.
John has information on every player character right now, including the dead ones. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? However, big news comes as soon as the 12th hits when you guys re-meet, some of you a little bit more bruised than others. I should say. The airship terminal in the colony is complete. The bureaucrat, whose name you never got, shows up, runs into the room, screams, "We did it! Yes!" And then you just see like this invisible hand, hobbit-sized hand, just grab him and take him into the room none of you ever enter from. Or the door you guys never enter from. There is a paper that falls from his disappearance that says, "Colony Terminal complete."
No freaking way. Guys,
Nice.
we got it fucking on lockdown.
Indeed. The colony shall be continued to be constructed. The main government building has not finished completion yet, but people can now freely come and go and stop there for the night without having to turn back to Alcazan. People are no longer stranded. Airship subtlety is still like a kind of big thing. Most boats are now like heading to the Red Wastes as though they're going to Torator southbound, but then just circling around and then staying outside of airshipping lanes when they can break free, basically. And John will be updating the world map soon enough and get it on a grid space just for you guys.
Yeah.
Make sure to register that the city's name is going to be Shore.
No.
Short first.
We're gonna do a server-wide vote on the name. I've decided that it's not just gonna be you.
To the group is what purpose was the construction of this for, and how are we going to entice people out of Tulst and into the city for more permanent living?
So,
Sadiv would already know this. The entire objective of the colony is to take resources, build airships, invade the Isles of Flavor. This is a military colony first and foremost. This is not a invite civilians to come work here for free, advertise to everyone. This is a secret military colony that once done with its objective can, develop into its own, state eventually. Hopefully. That's the hope.
Sweet.
I'm sorry to steal thunder from you, Devin, there, but...
So the bureaucrat's gone?
He just got fucking ripped out of the room. And soon enough, an Ozark simulacrum will appear.
Without the little guy?
Yeah, definitely without the little guy. He hates that motherfucker. He hates bureaucrats and politicians in general. Ozark looks at you. You all remember Ozark, this youngish, oldish, Dumbledore-ish Gandalf guy with weird hair, anime sheening glasses, silk robes made out of this black material and silver thread. He arrives and greets you all. Yes. His voice always changing a little bit every time you meet him. Well then, Ray Team. How you doing? How we feeling?
Feeling good, Ozark.
Feeling.
Oh, good. I see some of you have been moonlighting. Oh shit, Ebor, we never did your long rest. Do you want to learn spells? Or do you want to look at your new book?
I was just gonna look. I think I've learned enough spells for the time being, so I'll just look at the book a bit.
Okay. You want to take Joy out for a date sometime? Just go explore the city somewhere?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'll do that this time. I'm just gonna do a massive week-long date spree.
Hell yeah.
Really get to know Joy.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like she's
You
gonna be a big part of my life.
you learn all of her spells, if you know what I'm saying. We are now identifying Joy fully as female. You guys all jumped at the chance. I never denoted it, but I'm just gonna go with what the team wants for a Juan's pronouns. Alrighty. You guys are staring in front of Ozark. We flash back to reality. He does not cast reverse gravity. Lichtang! Chad, I see you are bruised, beaten. Have you been fighting in the underground arenas without, you know, letting me gamble?
Ozark, you got us.
Oh, snap. He
Damn, you would have won a
snaps.
lot too, honestly. We'll
You
get
got
you wrong
nothing.
next time.
You got nothing on the volcano here, bro.
Oh, shit. Well, I eagerly await to see the rewards of your career, Mr. Lichtang.
I never get sponsored, you know. Hard to get that.
Sure. So, have you decided upon your mission?
I think
We're gonna
Igor
go-
should do the honors.
Yeah, we're gonna go look for the briefcase.
I see. Have you fully thought this through? Are you willing to commit the poor Discovery team to dealing with a murder cult who lives in a mountain? Those poor bastards.
We think maybe having less of an emotional connection might benefit in a negotiation. Otherwise, we're probably gonna end up with a real bad deal.
Wait,
Me
what?
or Owen.
Wasn't the whole reason you joined us? Was solely because your dad got yoinked by a briefcase?
That's what we said.
Did I misread your dossier, Ebor? He looks through your character sheet.
What a meta skill. What the fuck? He's so strong.
He has it as a cantrip.
Well, if you all agree, I don't give a shit. But, you know. Have you thought about how you're gonna get to the Forge of Alvin? No, wait, the Nevator's Arsenal? The clown guy. We all love
That-
Clown Town, right?
Chad shudders at the sound of clown guy.
Yeah.
Ugh, I can't believe we're going to fuck with this guy again.
Are you going to pursue
Oh, I
the
fucking
secondary
hate the clown.
objective while you're there? You know you're known thieves to, like, a magical family who you robbed, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
we definitely stole our ship from there, boys. I'm not sure that going to Nevlator is the wisest idea, but
Indeed.
Yeah, I forgot about that, actually.
Stole a ship, but we have 3 ships.
the
I'm sorry?
does the Corvette is ours. Or
Yeah.
Yeah, but
was-
we're letting the town use it for right now. We're gonna be taking
Yeah,
public transport.
I turned to Ozark and go, well, we could trade ships for the time being.
Yeah, but we're
We
still
can
known
steal
as
another
thieves in the
family
area,
ship
aren't
and they
we?
won't be able to catch us. Because, like, it's what are they gonna do? Chase us with the ship they don't have? It's fine. We'll be
True. Just steal more ships. What could go wrong?
fine.
Bounties
Igor,
on your
do you
head?
want- do you want a ship or do you want a platoon?
I mean, I'm always down to steal more ships, but
So if we go Neville's Arsenal, as soon as
Mass
we get next,
ship
rob a
combat.
Okay, Igor, as a compromise, if we get another ship, I will let you be captain of that ship as well. If we go after the briefcase.
Admiral Igor?
I mean, I'm down to go after briefcase. Should we try to disguise ourselves, though, in some sense? Since
Chad says, "What a coincidence! I
Yeah.
just purchased one."
Oh, yes.
I like the chat. We might need to change it up though.
By
What is
by
our
we,
cover for... Go ahead.
by we you mean me, Volcano? You're not at all recognizable from afar.
Not at all.
I mean, we will need a cover story for going into Neville's arsenal if we are to wander around, interact with the city.
You haven't been to Neville's arsenal, have you?
Mostly
Yeah.
been in Tulst and Speyside.
Oh, my friend! Don't talk to people in Nevlator's arsenal. They will, Well, I'm not gonna spoil the surprise. I think it's a learning experience for everyone whenever you go there. It's a great
I'll tell you on the
place.
airship. This place sucks.
I definitely think we should try to make, like, disguise ourselves in some sense, since we are known there, though.
Chad
I
says,
got an idea.
like with clown makeup.
No, never. I will never. No.
Yeah, okay. Never. We're just gonna go chase a sewer gigolo clown.
Never
person.
say
I'm
never,
sure
Igor.
I'm sure we're never gonna get our
God.
faces painted again. Chad just looks away,
Shudders.
grabs a snack, and viciously eats while the group decides to shit.
Indeed. As you pull a banana out, Chad, you realize that there is indeed just a small, very tiny, this size of paint. Just right there. Just face paint. Guys, I'm a hobby painter. What can I say? I've got paint.
Wait, were you saying there's paint in the snack food bowl?
Yeah,
'Cause that's dangerous.
In the bananas itself. Yeah. You, like, grab a banana, you see it. Then you put the banana back and cover it. And go for something else.
Chad goes for a light walk around the snack room. This is getting too real too fast. for
Indeed.
him.
You go hang out with the crabs. Oh, we haven't been to the snack room for Nathaniel. We're going there. Hang on. Hold your horses.
Hold up.
Oh, fuck. Where is it? There it is.
Too many pages.
Boom.
20.
Truly.
Ooh, fancy.
Nathan, I'm just gonna let you go ahead and explore this and check out the bottom right corner. It's really kind of scary. There's just a crab playing a piano. Yeah, and another crab in a cage is like staring at it, and there's like a cannon pointed at the
have
can.
a page turner.
Yeah, it's true. You guys are in the snack room though. It's fine. Just hanging out, chilling, watching crabs play piano music.
I mean, how can we prepare ourselves for the city better? You all have been there. If we're taking public transit there,
Yeah.
how
I
are
mean,
we,
the only
how
thing
are we-
well, we can easily take public transport there, but I'm just worried about being recognized because since we did steal a ship.
Chad thinks back and he's like, "Well, it's just 3 of us, right? Oh no, Sil was with us, or was it Gorgor?
Yeah.
Who was on the?
No,
boat?
it was Gorgor. It was
It
Gorgor.
was Gorgor.
Okay, so we only have half the party that might get recognized, maybe, probably.
Yeah.
Who did you steal the ship from?
Great question.
Yeah,
It's not so
someone
much
can-
the ship. It's not the ship that's the problem. It's remember then we robbed the cargo ship full of supplies from a magical family there.
That sounds a bit stupid.
This was
yeah.
this happened a long time ago.
We have the option of not going to this town. Just throwing that back out on the table, boys.
What could go wrong? Ozark says, menacingly.
At this point, murdered dwarves sounds better than hobo clowns.
Are all the people in the town clowns?
No.
half of them
No,
are.
it's a section of the town.
At least 40%. At least 10 of that 40% undercover clowns.
I mean, this was probably the most
God.
successful place you ever went to for loot, so why don't we go back for some more? It sounds like there's just an opportunity to close a little loop with the family who has maybe potential riches.
Oh no, that family is extremely powerful. I do not want to interact with them. They will kill us on sight, probably.
We have a lot.
You also don't know.
We also
which
burned down the
family
ship.
knew
Oh no, we
normal
tried to.
town.
We didn't. Yeah.
Do you know that they know who you are? Like, did somebody escape from when you stole
Well,
the
the-
ship?
People we stole the loot from was giving us transport there initially, so they definitely know who
We
we are.
killed their captain.
We also had an
we
unfortunate
did kill
accident
that.
there.
Ozark, I have a question.
Yes.
How much would it cost to ward our ship from scrying? Because that ship is most assuredly being scryed upon.
It would take the entire surface level or surface area of silver, and then you would have to build that into the frame, or at least conceal it Or lead,
Okay.
but lead's heavy.
Because that's
Silver's more
that's
practical.
problematic. Because that ship is probably being scryed on.
Oh, definitely.
Most assuredly.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's a good
if we're
thing
talking here, we're not being scryed upon. If we're talking there, then
In this room? Totally. You are not being scryed upon at all, he says, giving you a dead stare. Kind of intimidating looking at this, you know, level 20 plus wizard right now, Nathaniel. It's just-
I respect Ozark greatly, and usually turn to him for advice in the magical arts. One of the things, if we had pendants, if we all were wearing some type of amulet that didn't allow us to be scryed on, if they looked at the ship, it would just be a ship of people, not us. And then it could probably make it there just fine.
That turns to Syl. Syl, what have you got? I know you've got a whole bunch of tricks up your sleeve.
Syl has nothing to ward off. Guys, he had more curses than all of you combined.
Was true.
Which is
Half of those were scry spells, I promise you. Many people are keeping tabs on Syl right now. Which Ebor will actually elucidate as Joy, you know, pipes in and gives this information to you, Ebor. Many of those curses were scrying spells, permanently affixed to his flesh.
Yeah. So that would be my concern if for when we're going back is do we have a we should make a portion of the ship unable to be scryed upon, and then while we're going there we would want to be in that portion of the hull.
You got the silver, bud?
No. But we have
We can pay someone. We have more gold than we could do with still. And that's way more worth than silver. So let's just buy our weight in silver and have someone make a wall out of it.
How long is that going to take?
Hang on.
And
Probably
also,
take
that
it
we're doing
too
this to a, or we're going to do this to a public transport ship.
No, we either take public if we're taking our ship.
Oh.
If we're taking a public ship, it would probably be just easier.
Chad would pipe in at this point. The airship terminal's built, right?
In
And
the
they're
colony?
The colony is built, right? Or it's in the process
Yes.
of being built, and they're working on building airships there.
Soon. They haven't even started construction on the first, you know, workshop and airfield.
I say, boys, that big fucking stack of mithril needs to either buy us a boat or a castle in the new town, and or both.
Well, we want to use it to make weapons. Once we want to get a blacksmith in the new colony. And have
I don't think we need a whole lot to melt it down and turn it into weapons. The majority of that should be spent on big, chunky things.
How would
No,
you
I-
pay a man who has the capabilities of molding mithril, if not with mithril?
That's the plan.
Out of curiosity. Just,
Well,
I mean,
that's the
if
plan,
I-
pay him
if-
mithril.
you know, as a mage myself, like, I don't care about gold. I want magical shit if you have it, right?
Oh yeah, the plan is to give him opportunity to work with mithril.
Then
also pay him
again,
mithril.
you do have like 1,900 pounds of mithril. I mean, that's a lot. Ozark points out. It's quite a bit.
All right, so to
Terrible.
get there, yeah, we are going to take public transit, and then we will get there. What do we have a map of the city? Do we have leads on who owns this briefcase?
Mm-hmm.
in the sewers. There's a sewer gigolo that has it.
Let me go over the objective one more time, just for our friend. It has been a while and you have been beaten the hell out of by Sergeant Slaughter, after all. So! He cuts the happy music. He stares the crab, who's just playing for his life. And, you know, let's get some soothing piano music. No, that's rock music. I think this is it. Nope. Turned into a sea shanty right there.
I was talking about sea music.
I really don't. I was just playing my beach specials. Here we go. The crab begins to play the keys softly. So as we all know, wizards have been being targeted by suitcase-wielding kidnappers, murderers, something of the sort. Many of the continent's wizard population have been affected by this torrential happening. No one has truly investigated it, except for isolated individuals, well, not rogue per se, but agents of their own choosing, of their own fate, are out and about. No real government has truly even noticed these disappearances. I am connected to wizards all throughout this realm, so I immediately noticed. But I cannot leave the city. So, we are tasking one of your task groups, or task forces, or pets, whatever the tyrant's calling you nowadays, to go and get the one that is currently wedged within a sewer grate and guarded by a creature known as the Sewer Gigolo, who refuses to let anyone get close to it, or no one just goes near it anyway, because that thing is fucking weird. Yes?
What is the best way to handle the briefcase once we have acquired it?
I would suggest not opening it, like a inquisitive wizard might. Alternatively, don't put magic on it. If I was trying to trap or kill wizards, I'd just, put a arcane sensor on a bomb and just, apply the silent spell to that bomb, and then as soon as someone touches it without my magical signature, it just detonates, and they can't cast any spells to stop it. Whew.
Okay. Good to know. We'll tie it up and not open it. Ready to go, team?
Well, so what's our plan for in the city not to get, recognized?
I've never been, so...
I've got a disguise, but again, we're heading into bad territory here, boys.
Yeah.
I mean, once we get there, we just have to hop in the sewers, right? It's not like...
God, no! Are you insane? Do you know what's down there? There's a fucking sewer gigolo down there. You'd enter its realm?
Yeah, we're getting the briefcase from it, right?
Well, it's trapped in a sewer grate. It's above ground. He can't pull it into the sewers.
It's a...
We're going to go
It's wedged.
explore the city and find the... We're going to explore the city for where this is, because we know it's in the city, but not exactly where it is in the city.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want to... Because I feel like if we explore the city, we're going to get discovered.
Yeah, so what is our reason for going to the city? Anyone?
Well, it's not even the reason. It's I don't want them to... I think we need disguises or something like that, because they're going to discover who... At least the team members that were on that, me, Chad, and Lishang.
What is Tulsa a relation with this city state?
Nevator's arsenal is the Wild West, where all sorcerers, wizards, and the like go to make war upon each other, and terrorize its populace, because it's the only safe place within that entire region of the desert. It's also located on an arcane sinkhole, so truly magical people who have conclaves and families and servants and clans, if you will, just do research there.
All right, well, we have one of us be a wizard, not our actual wizard, as I look over to Ivor, and then the rest of you are guards or whatnot for this wizard. And we
he doesn't know. Ivor, would you like to enlighten him on the special wizard rule of this world?
So, wizards know other wizards, because we just have that, nature about us.
They're lonely. Yeah. We're lonely, to be honest. Why not give... Truly.
Worried about, what our excuse as much, because I don't think they'll care. It's specifically, that family that we stole from recognizing us in there.
I mean, you could kill that entire family. Then you wouldn't have to worry about them, right?
Since it's the Wild West, like, that would probably be good.
Yeah,
They're
find out who
probably
they
more
are,
powerful than us.
genocide them, take all their magical shit, grab the briefcase, get out.
Hey, Ozark.
You
do
think you
know-
six are up to it?
Uh,
I think
Can I
that's
ask-
a suicide mission.
mind if I ask you a question, Ozark?
Of course, go for it.
Do you know who from Navitor's Arsenal blew up Normal Town?
Normal
Do
City?
we have that info? Normal City. I'm sorry.
It's assumedly Clown Town with a nuclear missile.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Assumedly. That's kind of why we want to... Well, the secondary objective of people going to Nevlator's arsenal is to go spy on that motherfucker to see if he actually has nuclear missiles.
But it could have been any powerful wizard from there, potentially.
You don't just nuke Normal City. That is, like, the easiest way to have the entirety of Nevlator's arsenal go pick the torches and pitchforks, as it were. Normal City's, like, off-limits to the entire world because Nevlator's arsenal protects it. A renegade wizard cannot detonate a 30-mile wasteland spell. There's no such thing. It'd have to be either, like, a mass, effort or a item of some kind of severe legendary power. That's why I assume it's Clown Town, because he is the only one with influence who could withstand all of Nevlator's arsenal turning on him, if he so chose. I don't know why he would blow up Normal City, but... Ozark shrugs. There's a lot of unknowns we don't know about Nevlator's arsenal, gentlemen. You should all know that first.
Alright, Ebor, do you have like a house sigil of some kind that we could make costumes of and be your guard for going into the city?
If I don't, I can make one up.
So yes.
Yeah.
They can be with hoods, face masks, other things. This would allow us to potentially blend in or whatnot.
Ozark nods. Dress up as a wizard's henchman.
I need to have a really cool name as well. It's something dark and terrible.
Oh, you could get like a palanquin or like a human-mounted chair or something and carry him around since he's so small. Really sell the show. I don't know. Do you worship him?
Royal guards to the Ebor.
You
Whatever it may
off.
be, this seems like our best path to like not bringing a lot of attention to us, as it sounds like this town is a place where wizards go all the time. But wizards will need protection other than magic at times, depending on their power level.
This is true.
Everyone in on this plan?
Yeah. I mean, I think going in with a sort of distraction of like, we've got a wizard, we're protecting him, as opposed to just a group of people that look a bit rough. We're actually given a facade. We can roleplay that.
I mean, it is a town filled with murderous hobos. It wouldn't be too hard to dress up as a vagrant. Like, I could throw some mud on one of you, or some dirt. Sand. Who likes to be covered in sand? He says, looking for any hands being raised. No.
The crab raises his hand.
Crab is not raised.
There's a crab in the corner.
The crab plays for its life. It's being held hostage.
Yeah, so we should commission those from, somewhere around here. We'll get them commissioned, get them made, and then we'll head over, and that'll be our plan. Unless someone has a better idea.
Fine with this.
Chad, you can add it to your number of outfits.
Chad doesn't want anything to do with this fucking town. He'll go with the group for the sake of trying to murder this family that's trying to kill him, and then find the briefcase. But Chad is really unenthused about this voyage.
What is it you're collecting? Was it cloaks?
Just anything. Random garb. Guys, I like shopping. You know this.
Well, you can be in charge of buying the cloaks and the face masks and that, because
Yeah, the guard outfits.
I've
You
got
see
my
an
garb
expert.
already. We went... Blyshtung, you can brief them on our dumb little voyage that we went on. I've got my cloak.
Oh no, we're making new ones. Add to the arsenal that you have.
Yeah, if we're gonna be doing the thing we're doing and then doing this, we're gonna need new garbs for this. Don't want to send mixed messages. You know what I'm saying?
Chad's outfit is all black with a black bandana. He's like, yeah, we're fine. I'm good. You guys can go shopping without me, I guess, this time.
I'm thinking like
Nathaniel,
the
a single
ruined life.
tear. Having heard of the legendary shopping lust that Chad has. Now he's being denied.
Ozark, is this an impersonator Chad right here? This Chad just said that he didn't want to go shopping. Ozark, I need you to help me.
Oh, what is
Alright.
a man
Alright,
if
new
not
guy.
a miserable pile of lies?
Alright, new guy. The last time I had to go to this fucking clown town, we were
John.
chasing after the dead body of our former cohort member. It was a miserable experience. I have
got
no
you.
interest
I
in
got you,
going back
CK.
there. Sorry, Ybor, that your father was kidnapped and that I really don't care. However, we are a team, and I will stick with you and fight with you. But I really fucking hate these clowns.
That's
Sounds
fair. That's a very common and rational thing to like have.
Plus,
And
I'll just throw out there, I don't know. I feel like our team is probably the worst suited to go here, just because we literally stole from like some super magical person in the city already, and they probably want to kill us. But I mean, I'm down to go to the team.
at least get their mithril back. That's a lot of mithril you guys are currently holding on to.
Right. I mean, I'm down to go to the team now. So.
All right. Knowing the risks. Did everybody have a good Mother Appreciation Day? Ozark says as he wraps out the scene.
My mom's dead.
That would also chime in. Dead mom.
Oh, can I
Yeah,
go visit her quickly?
Of course.
Yeah, she's nice.
Hi, Mum.
Me and my mom have a complicated relationship.
Oh, hi, honey.
I bought you some flowers. and
Oh
I'm
my
gonna go
God,
find
you
my bag.
remembered.
Bring it back to you. I love you. See you
Don't-
later. Bye.
Take your
We're
time.
playing on Mother's Day. Hey, Igor, you want to go do some drugs?
Yes.
All right. Fast forward 24 hours through Mother's Day.
Alrighty. It is now the 13th, and you may all set off on your journey. And by on your journey, I mean the several-day voyage that John has to calculate real quick, as well as the price for this. Since we are going public, yeah? We're just cruising?
Yeah, definitely not taking our airship. No way.
Negative.
Okay.
Will you roll and see if Rita's in town, and we can convince Rita to take us?
Rita is stationed in the Southlands right now. She's not in the north
Damn it.
at all.
Fucking Rita.
Yeah.
I'll just take it off the party sheet, however much the goal is.
Alright. You guys will go to Alcazan, because Alcazan is the best place to get a super subtle disembarkment to anywhere in the world, basically. Or departure, I suppose. Let's bring Bossa back. You guys will go to Alcazan. Fun fact about Alcazan, it produces 30% of the entire Confederation's food and kind of just gives it away. So, if you want to be super subtle, you can become a hired hand on a transport ship. And just, move stuff and be a memer if you have such experience, which Nathaniel certainly does. Or, you could do the rational thing and just be a part of a normal passenger transport ship and head to the Forge of Alvin, which will, get you closest to
That seems
Nebulator's
easier.
arsenal. Yes. It is slightly more expensive, but, Okay.
John, is 15 gold per outfit fair? Because that's fine clothes.
Oh yeah, totally.
Anyone who wants a guard outfit of Ebor's house crest.
Take one.
Do we put these on
So-
now, or before we leave, or before we head to the city?
Before we hit the city at the very least.
Before we hit the city, have them on you.
Before we truly dedicate ourselves, we will not have access to the party sheet, because the party sheet is now intrinsically tied to your airship. So, please take stuff off of that, and if you have anything, you want to do intulse before you go, outside of clothing, now is the time to speak up before John gives you a money cost, and sends you on your way.
We can take the gold off the party sheet for this cost, though, right?
Yeah. But, add some to your character. Gold is held in pouches of 50 coins each.
Devin, you currently have the party sheet open?
Yep.
Hey, everyone, how much gold do you want? Chad wants 50.
Alright, set the 100 on, because I'll take 50. We'll have one
Yeah, I
gold
think we
for
should
me.
all each have a
I have
pouch.
15.
That's okay.
I mean, I'll take 35 more to top off the pouch.
Okay. So 35 from you.
I'll take a 50 as well.
You'll take 50.
Just spending money. Bribing money.
Outfits are 60 gold for the 4 of us.
I'll take 50 gold as well. Oh, my stash.
50 plus 60 gold for how many costumes?
There's 4 outfits unless Ebor wants an additional outfit for
So
being
it's
a...
240 more
Whatever.
gold. So 475 off the party sheet.
Perfect.
No, 60 total for the outfits because 15 gold per.
Okay.
15 gold per, 60 total. Yeah.
Should I have a fancy costume as well, actually? Because... Yeah.
So 15 more on top of that.
Yeah.
75.
I've written down Ebor guard outfit.
Temmer grifted in the chat. Does anyone want to give him 50 gold while you're at it? Send it by COD mail.
Timmer's just hanging out, seeing us walk by.
Like, hey, can I have money? Perfect.
And then how much is the actual ship itself?
The ship ride will be... What classification do you want to go on? Do you want to fly like kings, have extra legroom, VIP it up, or, first class?
Might as well.
Alright, then it is going to be a whopping 20 gold pieces per person for the flight from Alcazin to the Forge of Alvin.
Okay. Minus
So we need
20 gold.
a
times
pittance.
five.
Money times 3, right?
What?
Make sure
No,
we
we-
have... Take another
we-
120 gold for the flight back.
No, we
Chad,
also need a
suggest-
flight from Forge of Alvin to Clown Town. So how much? It's gonna be
That
another.
you don't know yet. That is always the most dangerous part of going to Nevotor's Arsenal, is no public transportation goes there. Airships, like civilian airships, would get just demolished by pirates. There's no way anyone in their right mind would just take an undefended ship and just go that lane. Everyone would just get killed or kidnapped by fucking murderous wizard pirates who just hang out there. You guys remember when you were 2 hours into the Eastern Red Waste before you were beset upon by pirates? You guys remember that, right? And you guys were armed. So that's just to the Forge of Alvin, and there is no round trip for this because you don't know how long it'll take to be in Nevotor's Arsenal. So it's just one way. Sound good?
Alright, I'll just take 1,000 gold for all of our trips and I'll pay it out of my sum.
Okay, just fucking grab a sack.
Yeah, it just makes things easier.
Okay.
I have money. Excuse me.
And I have the weight capacity to carry it. So
You
that's
sure
fine.
do. Where do you keep it on you? 1,000 gold makes a lot of noise.
I hang it from my ears like earrings. Shit ton of gold.
Implanted in your head as chains, as hair.
There you go.
You just unhook
Uh,
it.
Hell yeah. That's real. That's some real fucking top dollar bullshit. Okay, anybody need to do anything else in Tulsa before we set out? Any people we need to talk to?
+1 weapon in the armory.
A longsword, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
Alright. Take your longsword.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a strength weapon.
Then I'm not taking it, never mind.
Okay, cool.
Is there a dagger?
There's not. There's a short sword.
Okay, I'll take short.
Okay, cool.
You got it.
Alright, it seems like you guys don't have anyone you want to speak to, so John will calculate the travel time. You have subtracted your money for this cost, correct, Ebor? 20 times 6? 120 gold?
Igor?
Already did.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Nick. Don't pull the...
Igor, bro.
Shut up, bro.
Yeah, I heard Ebor.
Yeah, I said it. I admit it. He misspoke. You can call me out. Ugh. Alright. It is 1 day to Toraturv. No, it's actually...
Oh, shit, this light's...
16 hours straight? Yeah, 1 day. And then they will refuel at Toraturv, and on the following day, you will be in the Forge of Alvin. The 14th. And as you guys get there, you're immediately hassled by, like, people who are super worried, talking nervously in an airship terminal, reading the local newspaper. There's one of those, like, scampy kids who are, like, role-playing as, like, 19, 20-year-old, like, I'm gonna rob the rich people by luring them into an alley so my gang of, like, 8-year-olds can beat the shit out of them and take a shit. It's a very niche live-action role-play. But they're doing it right here, right now. You guys are in the airport lounge. It's really relaxing, if not for all of the nervous looks, all of the muttered conversations.
Is that the forge, you said?
Yes, you're in the Forge of Alvin now. It is a beautiful Mediterranean era place. The walls are high. The Overlord, her mountain palace, sits far above, looking down upon the city.
I mean, Nathan would be taking in all of the sights. Have never seen, I've never been out this far. Like, it's great. Having a great time.
It's fantastic.
Chad
But you
would
guys
turn
are
to
here?
Ebor. Chad would turn to Ebor. Ebor, what's the newspaper say?
2 copper for a newspaper! A kid shouts. Just in the middle of an airship terminal.
Chad yoinks one from the kid's hand, takes a gold piece and puts it back in his hand and says, "Kid, if you steal anything from me, I swear to God, I will end you."
Bro, I'm just part of a union! Calm down!
Good talk, see you, kid, bye. Adults are talking.
He leaves.
Hands newspaper to Ebor. What's this say and why are people freaking out?
Open it. Is it a really big newspaper?
Yes, it
For
is.
you.
It is a medium
You
humanoid.
can stand on it and read it.
He gets carried away like pig.
Is Ebor the only one able to read? Is everybody else illiterate?
I am.
Oh my god. Nathaniel, please. You must have a regular education, right? They taught you your letters.
I got one in Tulsa.
Okay. Nathaniel can read.
read.
Thank God. Someone can read. I know Sil sure as shit can't. He's too fucking...
Drank it out of himself.
He's blasted right now. Leishtung's carrying Sil off the airship. Nathaniel and Ebor, you can read that a report has come out from Ariel, far to the north, far to the east. John will drag us there. A rogue doctor, a rogue mage, a sorceress, someone of the sort has sent word to the rest of the Confederation, breaking her state's law of maintaining, like, basically radio silence and staying away from, like, international speaking. And reports that Moolah, the city far to the north, a libertarian hellscape as it is normally called, has been consumed by a mushroom forest that has apparently been sprouting there for the past half a year, and its people can no longer be found. Like, it's impenetrable. There's just too many spores. Most of them are toxic, and all these spores are going down river into Ariel and Queblathor. Or at least, the main river. It's a pretty forested place. Yeah, so this is, really shocking news to a lot of people. And, all of the headlines are talking about this. Specifically, what is the Overlord going to do? Is this something we care about? Is this a natural phenomena? Is this magical in nature? Does this have anything related to Normal City? Does this have anything related to Nevlator's Arsenal? Who is this person who broke, radio silence with Ariel and Queblathor? What can we know about them? What are their qualifications? Can they be trusted? It's just, every single angle is being, talked about by several different publications currently. And despite this relaxing news, Ybor, you are the one who has to translate this to your team.
So if I'm reading this correctly, apparently a town has been ate by a mushroom.
Yeah, Moolah. Over the last year, it says. So I pointed the...
Yeah, apparently.
One big one?
Lots of them.
Yeah.
Either
It's
way.
too thick.
That
Good
doesn't
thing we're
sound
not
like-
going there.
Yeah,
It's
right?
fake news. Maybe it's just story. They're trying to sell the newspapers. They've run out of stories about Mardashians or whatever. I know it's a big mushroom eating cities.
Did you just fucking make the Kardashians canon in my fucking world?
Mardashians.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
a famous family.
His favorite TV show.
The kid comes back and just punches Ybor in the gut, then runs away.
Chad goes, "Good job, kid."
How dare you talk about
Pay
it?
for. Yeah, Ariel and Queblathor will probably be next, as they say they are downstream. Am I reading that correctly? I pointed
Yep.
at the...
They are indeed downstream. There's a massive river that just kind of quadrants that part of the continent.
I'm
That's
surprised.
just
I'm surprised we weren't told of this by our higher ups.
They
From what I
probably
know
don't
about
know.
the place,
Seems-
it's kind of like a nowhere town.
Yeah, it seems like this was just found out by these people. This probably just happened.
So, Normal City got blown up. Moolah, which is the city to the east, has now been consumed. This feels like a targeted attack on cities. Maybe it's
Yeah.
connected.
Oh, it's a chain reaction of the explosion since it was magical. Right?
I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but Clown Town guy, when I was there, he told me he was gonna start nuking places,
He definitely
If,
claimed he had nukes.
Mhm.
and that he was gonna start using them if Ozark wasn't talking to him, and I don't think Ozark's talking to him. So
Maybe there's a greater quest to get their pen pals back together. That'd be romantic.
I'm not going back to Clown Town. There's no way you can convince me to do that. So
What if the sewer juggalo is in Clown Town? It's the only place we know where juggalos definitely are.
I will commit suicide in no way.
In a video game.
And
I mean, you could just summon Bam Bam, let him go loose, and we can go discovering on ourselves like we did last time.
I'm not going to Clown Town. Fuck that place.
Chad gets real quiet and stares off into space the more and more we keep talking about this.
Well, you guys are in the airship terminal. You just need to find a willing captain to make the perilous journey to Nevlator's Arsenal.
Would look around.
Damn.
And
Yeah, you're in the high-class civilian department. You guys took a fancy-ass ship. There's no way,
it's this, not this part of town.
And
Yeah,
we want to disguise ourselves at this point so that the people on the ship think we're also.
Yeah, we're all wearing the matching robes at this point, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Are we in disguise mode already?
Can't
Should've
hurt.
told me something.
Oh shit, we need disguises.
Holy fuck. Are you kidding me? Alright, while they get disguises, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with new fucking disguises. Jesus Christ. Gentlemen, we're back with the disguised raid team. Masks are put on. Hats conceal their hair. A weird little paper mask covers Igor Lador's face. And you all descend as the most weird people who ever came out of a public bathroom before. Well, here you are in the Forge of Alvin.
Right, boys, find us our ride. Chad looks at the new folks.
Time to charter us a ride. I would, probably fruitlessly talk to the locals here in this location to be like, hey, how am I going to get to the Forge of Alvin?
Yeah, people keep a wide berth from the fucking cult that approaches them. They're like, yes.
The person at the public transit, though, I'm assaulting that person. My boss says we need to get to
Hey, can you just I gotta escalate this to get my manager real quick. Can you just wait here?
No.
Well,
that sounds like a no.
They leave. They go to find a manager.
I leave that. Yeah, I leave them. They said they need a manager. I don't know, boss. What are we gonna do? They say they need a manager. We gotta go find someone else.
Let's go back to the same part that we got the transport from last time. See if there's someone around that area doing it again.
The one you robbed?
Well, yeah, not the same guy. Just in the same area that we caught that guy.
All right.
Igor, we really shouldn't let our faces, I point to you, me, Leshton, be the ones asking around again.
I mean, they can't see my face.
Yeah, okay. New guys, I need you going out and doing this. You guys have a much less likely chance of getting caught, recognized.
You guys are so lucky.
Oh. So maybe Nathaniel, me and you,
No
go act the muscle. Well, you're my muscle, and I just.
I mean, we got all the rest of our muscle right here, right?
I thought they didn't want to be seen though.
I mean, they're not going to be.
We're gonna have to be on the ship.
They're surrounding you, behind you, and following you. They're your guard.
Yeah.
An entourage.
Your guard troop. Yeah.
Hiding in matching uniforms.
Yeah, we're
Indeed.
You gotta hide in plain sight.
Much like how zebras blend in with their own striped camouflage, you are 6 zebras walking through this metaphorical savanna of the Forge of Alvin. You are a sight to behold as you descend. You go out of the airship terminal, head to the airship docks, where, well, not every airship can just hang out at the terminal. There's limited, bridges. But they do have anchoring positions where, you go lower to the ground or higher, depending on if you're, a bigger vessel. And, you lift and raise people as necessary. I'm gonna hit Tums real quick. You guys are giving me fucking stress here. I feel like I'm being interrogated by a bunch of plainclothes.
While we walk out there, I'm walking next to Ebor, a little bit in front, looking around, finding out. I'm looking for the gristled fellow that looks like he has lived on the dock his whole life, worked here forever, and I want to chat him up if I find him.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
You got it. 14.
14. You see a lot of gristled-looking people. Sailors, clear pirates, in some cases here, Nathaniel, you immediately can, just eye.
By people.
People of a similar branch of or profession, which you have descended from. Yeah. You have the lot to pick from. You see some legitimate sailors, too, mingling about with them. Just, shooting the shit.
Yeah, I would approach one of them that I would believe be the person who would be the best to, take us up on our offer to go to Neville's Arsenal and, drop us off, as in we're dropping probably from the sky and
all right,
getting our way in there.
I need an insight check. Because now you're trying to tell somebody's motives.
Yeah, boy, I'm gonna take that. Before you tell me,
God.
turns out I'm lucky. I'm gonna roll that again.
Holy
Hell yeah.
shit.
Well then.
Oh, no.
Man, it was a good thing I was muted. I was loud.
Mr. Nathaniel, as with all pirates, there be a pirate code that every pirate abides by. Or you don't betray your crew. So when you go up to this guy seeking transportation to Nevotor's arsenal, he looks at you, sees you're wearing a silly costume. He sees the other people wearing a silly costume, or costumes in some cases for the people who are like double dipping on, like, you know. Well, I'm looking at Lishtung really because his underground clothes are his, you know, WWE fake outfit.
I believe we're all wearing the Ebor's guard tabards and whatever.
Yeah. Fucking Temer in the chat got all of you. The raid team has been got. Raid team looks like the people who would appear from the back porn corner in a 90s video store.
I'm so glad Temer is here and knows of personal experience of what that looked like. So thank you for telling us.
He is old.
Ooh, God, it's back.
Fucking shots are being fired, guys. This is really fucking great. Yeah, the first guy you meet says like, alright, you're looking to go to Nevlator's arsenal.
That's correct.
You understand you look like massive targets on your back, right?
Oh, I do not. I've never been.
I can tell, he says. Just starts like laughing.
Igor shouts from the back. We've never been either. We promise.
This is why I came to you. I know and respect you and see that your years of experience would be able to lead us.
You don't need to flatter me, son. I'm a straight shooter. I shoot straight.
So
Cut.
Don't swing for the other team.
He stares at you. Well,
Not Syl?
he looks down on you, and he looks at Syl, who's like, "Oh, got him." Undoubtedly saying some crazy innuendos right now.
Yeah, so I know money speaks. So what?
Cut the chatter.
This arsenal.
The cost as passengers.
Yeah.
You do understand that this may be a one-way trip without reaching the destination, aye?
Yeah. We're prepared.
Okay. To charter us, and for your protection, or, you know, to die protecting you. And he whispers in your ear. 500 GP.
I whisper back to him. 400 and you got a deal.
Ooh, give me a persuasion check.
I was deceiving him in the sense that I'm lying to him because we can afford literally whatever.
That's not how that works.
So,
Bartering is never a deception.
But I'm deceiving him. What would you like?
I would like a persuasion check to barter. Alright. He stares you down. He gives you the strong arm of all bartering.
You got it.
475. Lowest I can go. Pays the crew and repairs.
Well, I turn to Ebor. Ebor, you or boss, you okay with this? Yeah, we're good.
Well, show me the money. We can leave right now. Yeah.
I'll click
Let's
my
go on your
finger.
let's go on your ship
And
and we'll
Ebor
pay you.
walk with the money, I guess. Because
Uh,
Ebor's the piggy pig.
I like
what?
hold up my hand to like stop Igor. Like to your ship, and we'll pay you.
You are standing beneath his ship. He is like hanging out by his little gondola, which is like anchored into the ground. He looks up, looks at the elevator. Well, come on, let's go.
I lead the crew onto the elevator.
Yep. He wants to see the money. So
Igor starts fishing coins out of his hair.
Underneath the hat and the hood of your little cult robes. Just 1, 2, 3.
Behind your ear.
All the way up. You can give him, well, subtract 475 gold.
Yep.
Done.
Okay. And you guys will board this clear pirate vessel as soon as you get aboard. Because they're like, you recognize sailors. They wear clean uniforms. These guys, salt of the earth people, skin covered in salt already, just from sweating in the summer sun. Because it's May now, and it's getting a little bit toasty. You guys are now in high elevation. And a lot of them are kind of looking...
Do you happen to recognize any of these pirates? The three who have been in cahoots with pirates or combat before?
Yeah, Chad
Some of them
can give me a charisma check. As charisma is the people's skill. You don't recognize
should
them.
not roll that good on that.
Yeah. They seem like strangers in a strange land. I mean, you're a stranger in a strange land, right?
Chad's still not put at ease. But continue with your description. Sorry for interrupting.
They come up to this, like, captain guy who's actually, like, the quartermaster of a vessel, who explains, like, what's happening. He's got to go talk with the captain, blah, blah, blah. And they kind of just, like, awkwardly look at you. One of them tries to start up a conversation. So, you cultist from the City of Blinding Lights, fleeing?
We're followers of Xenoth. Chad speaks up.
The fuck is a
Igor
Xenoth?
visibly shakes.
Xenoth?
Well-
Oh, if you've never heard of Xenoth, Igor, tell them your tales. And I'm gonna go shut my dog up, sorry.
Okay.
Igor will tell his usual spiel, but this time in a slightly different manner. He'll tell it more like dark and like how
Foreboding.
Xenoth is a dark god and forbidding god instead of like his
Yeah.
normal like, oh, Xenoth loves everyone. Xenoth, the god of gods. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Give me an intimidation check as you begin to weave this narrative of spooky Xenoth, punisher of souls and trickster. Oh my god.
Xenoth!
Yeah! You get a mixed response, to say the least. Like, some of them are like, this guy's full of shit. The others, the one who asked this question seems to be more of a superstitious, like, okay, that's weird, and these guys are fucking insane. I'm gonna leave. And without a word, you're like mid-speak, he just turns around and walks to the other side of the deck.
Pat turns to Igor and says, works every time. Sorry for the PTSD, by the way.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're good. I'm mostly over it.
We deleted that demon, right? The other demon we still didn't get rid of. It'll be fine. Well, that's
Yeah, there's a few others in there, but it's fine.
we'll probably shop it out. It'll be fine.
True.
As time passes on, the shipmaster will appear. He looks at you all. Well, actually, it wouldn't be a shipmaster. It would be shipmaster and captain, who looks at you all. Just this new face. Let's roll some stats. A tall man of significant stature looks down upon you all. Looks like he's been cut up most of his life, whether most of them are old scars. He seems to be more of the older, retired versions of the captains most of you are now familiar with, and asks you all point blank, why do you want to go to Nevlator's arsenal?
You know, as a captain myself, I find it better not to ask those type of questions.
You're a captain? What's the deal with
Yes.
what's this getup? Aren't you guys sweating like mad? It's the middle of summer and you're wearing like full-blown like cult robes. Is this a joke? Are we being
Hey,
pranked?
Dumbo, why are you talking on the behalf of the boss, huh? Let him speak for himself a little bit.
I am the boss.
And not you, our boss, not your...
My bad.
He just looks at you. Oh, it's really hard to tell since all of your face is covered in this like weird veil.
Don't worry about him, he's a clown.
He looks at
Igor
Igor.
shakes. I'm not a clown. Stop.
Don't...
I hope not. We don't deal with any juggalos on this vessel.
We're here
I
in
meant
defense
metaphorical.
of this
Thank
one.
God.
We're escorting this one to Nevator's arsenal.
He looks and then looks down at Igor, who he like completely towers over. Hello?
Hello.
Is this a joke? Guys, like, you gave us real money. I feel really bad if this is like a joke.
It's no joke. Just keeping to ourselves. Apparently this isn't a place where you want to mess around, so we're keeping a low profile.
He looks to his quartermaster, but quartermaster is like... just like full on, like...
Money's money!
Come on, dude, we're in the red this month, we gotta do something. You know, we'll blast through, it's fine. And... the captain just... Alright. I assume you're not... I assume you know where we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Sky pirates are very likely to assail us.
We get to
We
keep
will
the
help
ships.
defend the ship. Yeah, we will help defend the ship. If not,
Okay.
take their ship for our own.
You're gonna board... Okay. He just sighs. He lets out a very audible sigh. It's like, all
You know,
crew,
something
prepare to depart! Here
He
we...
rolls a pipe up. You know, I'm something of a captain myself.
Cut it with the captain.
you like start
Right.
shadowing this guy, and you just like keep identifying yourself as a captain. It's like, oh my god, stop following me.
Taking notes on how to be a cat. Oh, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His crew gets to work. And this guy seems rather professional for a pirate. He's not like Bojable, who's like yar har, kind of like playing an act and like truly living the piratey life. This guy seems like a businessman more so than anything else. Like, he's cut- He's got like the scars that show like, oh yeah, I've been like sliced across my face a couple of times, but like for the most part, his temperament seems the most stable out of all of his crew and yours.
Can Igor during this trip follow him around and like try to like give tips every now and then to his captains?
Of course. What do your tips sound like?
Micromanage this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like locks a door and you just like put your foot in it and what do you say to him?
I just like he'll like say something to a crewmate and I'll be like, I wouldn't have done that. Just like very passive aggressively like.
Roll an annoyance check. I don't know what you want that to be.
Is that a death saving throw?
Yeah, it was a death save.
Save Birth is
No.
death, please.
No, that's what you want. You want low, right?
Oh, do
Do it
I?
above 10.
Because you annoy the ever-loving shit after him as he loses his cool. After, like, the first, he's like, okay, this guy's making, fun of me. Just trying to be interesting during his, like... Second time it happens, he's, like, showing a guy how to knot, and then you do the knot, but worse. And And then, like, he is going to the bridge to set sail and, like, command his, like, vessel. And you're following him. And, like, someone, like, gives a, aye, aye, Captain, setting course for his... And you're like, I want to go that route. And he just fucking decks you in the face. Hits the helmet. Ah! Get off my bridge!
I'm gonna drag Igor by his feet out of here.
He rubs his
I'm
hurt
mostly
hand.
shadowing Ebor like the whole time. Whatever Ebor, what are you up to on the ship here as we sail out?
Yeah,
What kind of
Abel.
weaponry does this ship have, John?
None that you immediately notice.
Chad would go inspecting to find out what kind of weaponry this pirate ship has. Because apparently it doesn't
Yeah.
have the things I'm used to finding.
So, all bridges are, like, on top deck. All the time, definitely. Always access to the front deck in case, you know, the captain needs to come out swinging, because captains, surprise, surprise, usually are, well, historically are the best fighters on the vessel. Especially when you're a pirate. Because, you know, if you can't cow your crew sometimes, like, there's nothing backing force. Or if your crew is not backed by the force of you, chances are they're not going to fight, right? So you can, like, see the bridge, you see the command console, you start going down into the crew quarters, but you are, like, followed and blocked at some points. It's like, and one of the guys is like, hey, look, you're a passenger, it's great, you can't go here. You don't get the full run of the place.
I'm getting airsick, man. I was just trying to look for a place to throw up.
Yeah,
It wasn't off the side so that my friends can see it.
he points to the lavatory nearby. But he does not want you inspecting his ship, clearly.
Chad goes, fakes throwing up, comes back.
Perfect. You know, civilian transports, usually lighter on security. You're on an active pirate vessel. Yeah. Okay. 1,100 miles.
Ebor, are you planning our drop? Are we dropping into the city from sky high?
I mean, these guys are gonna land, right?
Yeah.
Assumedly.
That seems like a bad idea.
We'll see.
I mean, we could, but I feel like
Gotta
that's
have backup plans.
Yeah, that's the backup plan. But
You guys may hang out in the passenger quarters, or the crew quarters, where, you know, people will make space. A guy will have to give up his bunk so that you guys can have, you know, 6 or so cots. It is only a 12 to 13 hour flight. But, you know, John's just prepping some dice. Don't worry about
We
it.
cruising.
Yeah, you're cruising. You're having light conversation, you're being secretive, you're annoying the captain and his crew. Like, you're having a good time. This is somewhat reminiscent for Chad, Igor, and Lei Stung. You're with 3 different people now, of course, but... What's that like? Chad, Igor, and Lei Stung?
Chad is less happy than the last time we went, when, you know, we lost a character and everything. This seems like a poor idea. And
Yeah.
Chad's sticking it out for the sake of the team. He's very, very on edge, especially since he can't flip his skateboard and kickflip because he's trying to not be noticed, so he's twitchy.
It's like smoking.
Yeah. He needs his fix and he can't get it for quite some time.
Igor's kind of the same mindset, but at the same time, he's like, could get another airship. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh
What
no.
about the second airship?
Less reminiscing about that one time we crashed with me and Gorgor just kind of chilling out. It's like, that was kind of a fun memory, followed by
Okay.
Miros, which was less fun.
I see. Nathaniel, Ebor, this is the first time you're on, like, a true pirate. Well, not for Nathaniel. Nathaniel used to be a pirate. Ebor, first time you've been on a pirate craft. Nathaniel, first time you've ever been this far south and east. Like, you've been over the Red Waste. That used to be, you know, North Cancelar used to be your stomping ground. No big deal. This, though, this is where, like, sky pirates who are alone fear to tread.
I'm ready. I trained for this. I love seeing the sights. Like, join the army. See the world.
True. Ebor, what about you?
Abel's really nervous. Not about the pirates, but about the fact that the briefcase might have been taken by someone else and we might be too late. It's his only concern right now.
I see. Well, you guys will enter the Red Waste. And rather than pirates, you guys, when crossing through this treacherous area where there are giant mesas that just sort of strike into the sky, you will see an entire column made out of, like, at first, through, like, the porthole, or maybe if you're on the deck, seeing the sights truly, borrowing, like, you know, one of those monoscopes to, like, truly live the pirate experience, you will see one of these mesas just be a tower of moving flies from a distance. And these mesas are like hundreds of feet tall, dozens of feet radial. Uh-oh. We have some mic feedback. Uh-oh.
Leishtung, we're getting feedback.
Rip.
Not sure what happened to your mic.
Did it switch your mics? Uh-oh. Yeah.
Mesas.
And then, you know, one of the pirates will just sort of be like, oh, fuck. And immediately, like, call to the bridge and then run at the bridge and, you know, set up an alarm. And as soon as, like, this site is spotted, the ship pivots hard, heading more south, closer to the mountains, and staying as far away from that pillar as possible. You guys will get within, like, a few hundred feet of it. Oh, man. Sneeze. Excuse me.
Bless you.
And then you'll realize why exactly they made this decision, this maneuver. And all of you will slowly come to deck to watch the several hundred, if not over 1,000, spirit beasts crawling up and down and over each other on this singular mesa. A fuck ton of them. A absolutely absurd number of magically resistant, mostly breath weapons and magical bullshit, statue-like monstrosities, looking at you with red eyes that gleam in the summer light. Many of you from Tulst will have vivid flashbacks of what you saw when Tulst itself was invaded several years ago, 2 or 3 at this point. You remember skyscrapers being clawed at, broken into through every single floor, and just assailed by a similar sight of these towering, climbable, or climbing, just entities who only want to kill mortal life, who cannot ever be negotiated with, and who would, if they could, destroy all of humanity and civilization. Those from Cantalar will have a similar shocking experience, or anyone who even watched Cantalar explode when it was televised. It's odd.
I know Nathaniel's from Tulst, right? For sure.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
gonna look to him and Chad and be like,
Sorry, what?
yeah. I'm gonna look to you and Chad specifically, like, we gotta make sure the tyrant knows about this kind of activity again. It's starting to pop up.
Wasn't nearly this bad last time we were here.
Nah. But this seems pretty significant. I don't want to ever see a spirit beast, at least more than one at a time, ever again.
I ask one of the crew members to tell me where we are in terms of like location,
Oh, we're about.
so that
you
I.
know. John will just point on the map. You're in this like border region that is the main crossing to the eastern Red Waste towards Nevotor's arsenal. This place is normally the best ambush point that like cheap pirates that don't have like actual ranged weapons can just like ram into a ship very quickly and board before, you know,
It's more
transport
that
could do
we can
anything.
report this back to Ty and Ozark. So that's why I was asking. Appreciate it.
Thousands of miles away. There's nothing they could ever do about this, but it is worrying. And as you like,
Knowledge is power.
true, yeah. Any other deeper meditations we want to do about this, or do we just stare at the site kind of awkwardly and just pass it by?
This whole experience is a trip down trauma lane for Chad. Chad's going to be incredibly quiet.
Chad, when you were a pre-level 1 monk, before you even were in the task force 2 or 3 years ago, what was that like for you? Running
Lot
through
of scraps.
city streets? Was
A lot
it
of
like
scraps, fighting with the Brotherhood of the Fist.
Yeah, but when the
Hoarding
city was
food.
like invaded, when thousands of these monsters climbed the wall, when somehow the gate, the southern gate, was broken through, and just these hostile entities just invaded Tolst. What was that like for Chad?
A harrowing experience. Chad didn't really have many places to run. He knows the city streets well, so he could duck and hide, but he can only move so fast to get out of the way of these things, which were just all consuming, all destroying, and all too scary and real.
Yeah. What about you, Nathaniel? Were you in Tulsa during that, or were you, like, on Rita's airship?
Probably hanging out with Rita at the time, coming back to it. Worried about my family, see who survived.
Yeah. Rita, no matter her pirate allegiance, would have been compelled, both, like, honor-bound as well as, like, a human sentiment would have occurred. You probably would have, like, assisted in the evacuation of Tulsa citizens who were trapped on skyscraper rooftops, who were trapped in the airship terminal, and just get them out of the city for nearly 3 days. Because the city was besieged, and on the very last day it was broken into, and then the tyrant appeared, flying like a bat out of hell, and just instantly killing these monsters that no one normal person would ever be able to defeat.
Incredible. What a sight.
Truly. With memories of the past behind you, some of you not even having experienced this, you guys will make it back to or not make it back, you will make it to Nevlator's arsenal. The pirates in this region avoiding the pillar, much as your current carriers do.
Yeah, as we arrive into dock, do we want to maintain our guardship over Ebor, or would we like to not wear all of these? You said you didn't want us to have your faces seen, so return to the group.
What are these stamps that I'm seeing? What is happening?
This is the outfit. This is the Ebor outfit.
Oh my god.
Or house crest.
It's just an E.
It's got a shield on it.
What the fuck?
We're in. Excuse me, sir.
Oh
Sir,
my
I'm in
god.
character.
I didn't even notice until I looked at my fucking camera. Jesus Christ.
Has to teach me how to use OBS.
It's yes and, John. Yes and.
I'll show you, Tongue. I got you, homie.
Alright. You make it to the dock. Many vessels are currently hanging out. It seems like most pirates who normally like hang out and do, you know, opportunistic strikes on transports just took the day off. Nothing for it. No one, you know, not worth the risk of getting close or having the wind push you into spirit beasts or having one jump on you, and just burning your ship down.
I asked the ship captain how long he will be staying in dock.
As he takes your money fully. He thinks for a moment. Well, honestly, we were gonna do some counter-pirating, to fuck with... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. But, you know, couple days.
If you are still here, we would pay the same rate to go back.
He nods. Sure. Easy
Thank
money.
you. I,
Find us
yeah,
at
put out
the
my
so-and-so tavern, blah, blah, blah. We're freelancers. We don't, you know, assign to anyone, family or clan or Clown Town. Fuck those guys.
appreciated.
Yep. If I see you with face paint, though, I'm likely to shoot you.
Fair. We head off.
You head off. Down the...
I did turn. No one answered me when like, do we want to maintain the visage we currently have? We Ebor leading.
For sure. This is the place we want disguises on. In
Yeah. This is the whole point.
It's really hot, guys.
That's fine.
It was a not too long of a flight, but it was considerable. It was like 10 to 13 hours of just like hanging out. You probably would have taken them off at some point, but they're still like really fucking sweaty.
I'm a tiefling. I have heat resistance to it.
Fair. Fair and based. Doesn't help your stench of sweat, but yeah.
No.
No. Well, you are now in Nevlator's arsenal, where there is no city map, for the city streets change on the whims of the wizards who can mold them. You are in the northeastern section of the city right now. Did anyone bring anything to find out where the sewer gigolo is? Or were you just planning to, like, ask people?
One of the I would consult with Ebor. And do you have locate object? Does anyone have any magic to locate this, or is this on the, you know?
This will be on a whim, I think.
Sweet.
I feel like we.
This is a very magical city. Maybe they sell scrolls of locate object, or
Didn't we ask like where it was, and he was gonna tell us?
Ozark?
Yeah, when we were
Ozark knew it
talking to
exists. Ozark knows that it exists and it's in a grate somewhere, but my understanding is Ozark didn't know exactly where that was.
How does the sewers work if the city keeps changing?
That's a very
Plot
good
hole,
question,
MacGuffin.
Leishton. The real question is, as you look for any signs of, like, water or plumbing, why does this place have sewers at all?
That's gonna be my next question, yeah.
Most of the buildings you look at are, like, fashioned out of stone. Perhaps actually molded earth, like, Minecraft-styled. And then, you know, put there for a day. Some are semi-permanent, made out of, like, brick. Just regular brick carved from the stone of the desert around you. Others are even more permanent, but there's rarely a building that is over 3 stories tall. And the towers you do see kind of off in the distance have this mirage quality to them, where no matter where you are, you can see them, and it always appears you're at the exact same distance away from them. Rather spooky. The people in the streets are either fully covered, please don't look at me, actual juggalos wearing black and white face paint, having crazy hair and piercings, as well as wearing these, like, very similar, almost uniform-like black frocks, to just, like, give this eerie bit about it, I guess. Some of them are just, like, straight up ripped from, like, Cyberpunk 2077, like, actual crazy fucking magical people who are just thugs or murderers. You find it hard to find a regular person here that looks trustworthy to speak to.
How big is the city? Like a population? 10,000, 20,000?
I'd
Big
have
or
to
pretty small?
look,
Or is it like a
but
is it like a one traffic light town, or is it like a pretty big?
this is a city-state. No city-state is under
Okay, it's city-state,
50,000
yeah.
people.
Okay, I mean, a big
except for
city, so it's not like
Toraturv.
you're just going like.
Toraturv and Sanctuary are the exceptions to that rule, where they are like, they have access to city-state privileges, but they aren't real city-states. They are like towns.
Does
Never-
this as we're walking off the docks? Is there anyone selling newspapers here? Is there local?
God, no.
You know,
No, like, you don't see
news media
kids.
outlet.
You actually see no children here at all. This place is not for kids. And the distant sounds of either gunfire or a magical detonation kind of key you in that children probably would not survive here. I'm looking for my Nevotor's Arsenal actual demographics page, just to give you a little bit more insight. It is a big maze-like, labyrinthine almost, I guess city? I don't want to call it a real city.
Chad, I know you
Nevotor.
said the streets are constantly changing. Does Chad remember anything? I'm gonna whoop city secrets. Does this come into play at all? I've been here before.
You have been here before, haven't you? So, John's gonna come clean and tell you this right now. This is mostly like for back alley cutting. You probably don't want to trust these back alleys, Chad. These are not places you would go alone into, and each one kind of looks haunted. Like, you see one just alleyway, clearly connects to another street, but the roofs and the houses, as you, like, kind of approach it and try to peer at, like, what's going on down that main road, they, like, begin to almost crest towards one another, almost like a weird, malevolent archway. Like a tunnel.
How tall are these buildings?
Many are 2-story. The most... the most is definitely just 1-story buildings, and then, like, sporadically there are 2-story stone and brick structures. The single-room hovels are the most common, which seem to just be, like, mold earth structures at best. This city is built on mold earth, guys. Just think about the hell that must be.
Political team would love it here.
True. Yeah, and we're not even in the clown zone yet.
No, we're not in the fucking clown zone yet.
Yeah, that's the southwest. You're in the northwest.
All right, new guys, what'd you find out?
Well, looking around, there's no water here. 4 sewers, so finding an entrance into a sewer. I would say this to the team as we're walking through the city with like no one around us. It seems like people are giving us probably a wide berth, but quietly to the team, we need to find potential why a sewer would exist in the city and where sewer grate entrances are.
Yeah, as you say that, and though you said you were waiting for someone or no one to be around you, a voice quickly calls out from a nearby trash can and shouts, "You're looking for the sewers, eh?" Screaming from this echoey metal bin that just entity must live in, Grover style. Or Grouch. What's a Sesame Street
Oscar
Muppet?
the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar, yeah, Oscar the Grouch style.
Fuck, is there a Muppet Land here? Oh, I need to process.
They're called Gnuppets.
Yeah, just the lid kind of shifts and you see like two eyes just sort of glistening in the darkness of his trash can.
I look over slowly. What's it to you?
I can help! For a price.
I look around as if to see if anyone else has heard this creature.
Of course,
This
everyone's
is like magic
heard this.
in my head.
It's literally screaming out of a trash can.
I'm gonna be real with you, Nathaniel. The only thing I trust to give me directions are skeleton. Unless he shows he's a skeleton, I don't think I can trust his direction.
I like walk over to get a closer view.
Yeah,
Whatever
you move
the fuck
like
this
3
is.
feet closer to it. And like crouch down
I-
a little. You see,
I take out my sword and take the lid off of the.
it is
off
held
the-
fast. It is
Oh, it's
cracked.
held fast.
Yeah, it's like 2 metal hooks or something are holding it in place where it can like
I see.
pop up just a little bit. But it's only like that one edge, so when you like try to peer it back, like the bottom half is like hitting the other side of a trash
Clang,
can.
clang, clang. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, a price for information of the sewers.
Yeah. What's the price?
Speak to me what you wish to know, and I shall give it.
Where are the sewer grates?
Can you give me a little bit more? Let's just get all of your questions out right now, and then I shall speak and give you a price.
Nathaniel, he's telling me to say things real fast without explaining what. He might just put a curse on you. I think
I mean, I'll
we
put
keep
this
our eyes
sword
peeled
through
and
the
we just
trash
walk down.
can.
I'm sorry. Leishtung was talking, and then you started talking, Nathaniel.
I was thinking about it. Leichtung is saying to move along.
No,
I'll come back to you.
so be
I
it.
tell the trash can creature. Seems like you'll probably be here and be listening.
For free! Beware the sewer gigolo. And then the metal clicks closed.
Thank you. It's weird. Walk back to the crew.
I learned from my own mistakes, don't just make deals with things you don't know what they are. Especially if they're magical.
Unless they're giving you tattoos, right?
No,
Chad looks sadly downward.
no. Especially if they're gonna give you 6 tattoos. Unfortunately.
John, is there anything bigger? I know we've moved a little bit. Is there anything bigger than a 1-story building nearby?
Yeah, there's a 2-story nearby as well.
Chad says, I'm gonna get a higher vantage point and look for sewer grates. Slip on the the slippers of climbing.
Yeah.
Walk up the side of one and try to get a better viewpoint. I'm looking for sewer grates.
You look
Or
for sewer
anything
grates.
suspiciously sewery.
Syl will cast jump on himself because he can just always cast jump on himself, but he always forgets this, and follows you up to the roof. To give you advantage
Have you been
on
able
your...
to do that the whole time, Sil?
Syl drunkenly slurs at you.
That tracks. Crumpet.
He will give you advantage on your perception check.
Wop.
Okay.
Yikers.
I'm gonna let you piece that one together. As you peer, looking for sewer grates. What about the rest of you? Igor, you've been awfully quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. Igor's kind of trying, like, he's just looking at all the gigolos with disdain, trying to hide his face, make sure
Yeah.
he's not seen.
Just filled with
I turn to
absent-minded
Fucking
hatred.
Yeah. Just under his
Your
breath
dad.
every now and then, being like, fucking clowns.
This city is incredibly magical, and I am out of my element. I would turn towards Ivor, and we would I would exchange words with Ivor to say, well, where do the most magical people live here? Maybe everybody is magical. Like, where would be the best place to find these types of people on their own, or
If there's a library, wizards like libraries, or maybe a big wizard tower.
It's a good one.
I personally don't like pubs because I can't drink. I think other wizards probably can't drink very well either, so don't bother going there.
Do we want to find other highly magical creatures?
well, that's where they would probably be ambushed.
Or if
I want
there's-
to know where they wander around to be ambushed and to be caught in this trap.
If there's like a sewer grate, what about if we talk to like urchins or people that might live around a sewer, or at least travel around a bit and might know of it? Maybe talking to magical people is the wrong way to go. Maybe.
Oh, I'm not saying talking to magical people. Where would magical people be ambushed by this trap? Where would someone leave the item we're looking for? Right. I'm not looking to talk to these magical people. We're looking for a specific item to get out of here. Right.
Yeah, I think it's already got a wizard in it. I don't think it traps someone, like, at the sewer grate.
Yeah, but you put it somewhere where somebody will find it.
No, I think
Get
someone
trapped.
tried to run off with it and then it got stuck or something.
Yeah,
I think
that's the impression I was getting.
it feels like this was a rescue. Someone has been trapped.
I see. So someone
Same
got
briefcase. Man.
Someone got eaten by it, and then they tried to pull it into the sewer. So we need to find sewer entrances. So we would want to follow the juggalos around to see where they go, because they go in there, maybe.
So while you guys are talking and planning, the trash can a little bit away from you goes dead quiet. That was like the most ambient noise. And as you look around the streets, the people that you had seen, including the clowns, have departed from this road. Chad
That's
and
not good.
Syl, who are looking at the roof, a kind of quiet stillness has fallen over this section of the road, and you all begin to feel rather uncomfortable.
I'm gonna look around. How far away has everyone else fucked off to?
They're like underneath your building. You had to move towards the building to get away from the trash can guy.
Like, they're hiding from something? We were out there watching people, right? Looking for sewer grates. I mean, maybe not necessarily observing people directly, but when everyone
Yeah.
starts fucking off, what's their general pattern of behavior?
They just go indoors or like, walk down an alleyway or one guy just
this
sort of
is-
like hobbles away rather quickly towards like the airship terminal where you guys just came from. You don't see any reason for this, but like there's that stillness in the air. You're like,
Hey, Chad,
oh.
let's get out of here.
Chad hops on the mic. Yeah, we'll be right down. So, Chad can just jump straight down from here and take no damage, so
Yeah.
he'll do so.
Syl does the same. Jumps. And then lowers himself down at the end of it. You guys are regrouped.
I re-equip
We
the
should
general.
find a place to get inside. Something is happening.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's, yeah.
Yeah. Where do you go? Just randomly? Do you like hunker down in a nearby building? Do you take an
So how
alleyway?
Right next to the air terminal. It's right there.
That's not going to get us any closer to getting out of here, Wishstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if everyone's hiding in this city, where presumably someone just nuked something, it's probably best that we stick to a place that's public property. Rather, I don't know if they care about that.
You guys are arguing
Really-
for a rather long time.
Alright, let's go. Igor starts walking.
Where do you walk to?
Opposite direction of the terminal.
Alright, so you
Deeper
just
into
keep
the
going forward
Yeah.
down the main road.
On the lookout for how the city works.
Yeah. You guys will walk about 200 feet, not seeing a soul. And then, kind of awkwardly, I suppose, a dust cloud will kind of whoosh past you all. You'll hear a tumbleweed. Then you'll see it sort of ricketing forward in front of you. And you're all kind of briefly distracted by that. But as the dust clears in front of you, you can see a few people standing maybe 60 feet away. Just in the middle of the street. And they've stopped to look at you as well.
I whisper to the other apartments, you recognize those people?
2,
Nope.
3, 7. Around 11 or 12 people are currently just looking at you. Their
What
faces
state of-
are covered, and then you hear the from a nearby alleyway.
Trash can opens up. Project sound.
I can't find the sound file alone that I can like download and then put into Roll20. The closest thing I have are tubas.
Do they have anything remarkable, like Ebor's crest on us? But do they have anything remarkable on their clothing, or is it just all?
They have ponchos. They have like weird scarves. They seem to be covered in layers, rather disorganized almost. I specifically fireball where that sound came from, says Soul Crusher.
Well played.
Yeah. I'm trying to find my Lonesome West. There we go. And you guys quickly find yourselves here in this little standoff. Eyes harden. Sweat glands
Watching.
just begin to form and drip. For those of you with passive perception above 10, you will see some like shuffling inside alleys or in windows, like trying to peek out and like watch what's going on. Why is it raining in the Lonesome West? Or is this wind moving leaves? I'm not sure. What do you guys do?
I take a step in front of Ebor
Yeah.
and say, "Identify yourself."
How would they react?
I'm Kyle, protector of this one. As I point to.
Hold
like,
your
this one,
horses.
like, it works.
No. You don't say any of that. John has to decide on their actions right now.
You got it.
And he has to see if he needs to make a battle map.
Oh, it's been a while, boys. It has. That's fine. We need more stuff to go shopping with anyway.
Shopping.
Soon.
Make new characters to go shopping with.
Sag.
John needs to make a new battle map. Guys, we'll be right back. Guys, we're back. Oh my god, what in the actual fuck did you do to
What? It's a dumpster fire. Like,
We're in the Old West, we have a dumpster fire, and we just have a lot of GIFs on Igor. Chat, just... Guys, I'm dragging you to the Scuff map, and then we all need a roll for initiative.
Scuff Central.
Welcome.
Do we have tokens?
Oh yeah, you have token. Welcome to John's poorly drawn Wild West town. It's beautiful.
I hate how much I love it.
Welcome, one and all. Please select your tokens. John has to make sure.
Lenses are polarized. I
Oh,
can't see
God
anything.
damn
Where
it.
am I actual? I need my glasses.
I know. I
Can't fucking see shit. Oh my god.
There's my character.
Oh, get out of here, Waluigi hat.
Alright,
You brought us no luck.
they have rolled their initiatives.
Where's Chad? There I am.
Here they come. Everybody begins to
damn.
roll. Ebor rolling hot.
Oh,
Thank you all, one and all. Please donate to the starving artists. Okay.
Damn. I'm high variance today. Nothing in the middle.
Alright, boys. Raid team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Raid team!
Let's do it.
Okay. This
Terrible.
is
Just terrible initiative rolls, boys.
Oh! It's like they wanna die!
okay.
This is the consequences of their own actions. This isn't white order.
Wow, they. Alrighty. Well then, battle is soon upon you as Chad, not Chad, fuck, Nathaniel says blah 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 Ebor. One of them just draws a revolver and point blank shoots at you. And apparently it's the guy all the way in the back who goes first, shooting at Nathaniel, barely within short range of 120 feet. They have a modifier to hit of ranged weapon. Perfect. Alright, John's manually rolling this because firearms, fun fact, are not part of normal D&D monster stat blocks. I don't think that will hit you. A 14 to hit.
Nope.
Misses, and he will stay right there. Alright, thug number 2 up front also moves up into this alleyway, pulls a gun, and shoots at Nathaniel. Rolling a natural 16 to hit, modified something.
That's it.
Alright. He's using a revolver. Where's my DMG? I think it's 2d6. I could be wrong. Hang on. John, why don't you know all the hit dice of all the guns? Pistol, revolver, 2d8. No modifiers. Or does somebody else want to roll damage? No, I have 2d8 right here. 3 and a 3 is 6 points of damage as you are shot. Ebor, it's your turn.
So I'll turn dramatically to face them,
Yes.
and then I will hold up my hand. I need to line up. I cast Fireball.
Alrighty. Where would you like to cast? And remember, you cannot choose a point where be directly behind a token, as you cannot see that point.
So
Yep.
so if I hit like one of them, and then it would explode. Is that how it works, or?
You can either
pick a point
choose to
where it
target
appears.
them or pick a point where your character can see it. So, like how I would give this guy, or I would give you cover for this man to shoot you instead of Nathaniel, because Nathaniel is in the way. You cannot pick a point behind a person. Like, you can't see through them.
So,
Unless you get true sight. Then we can talk.
like, try and put it somewhere.
Alright. We got 22 minutes. Pick a point. Alright, cool. Right here. 20 feet out. We'll hit this guy. I think he's just barely out of range there. It's 20 feet, right? For fireball? Click fireball, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, 20 feet.
6, 7, 8. And this guy is just barely out of range. So 8 saving throws will be made. What is your DC? 19? What the fuck?
This is why I wear this crest, okay? Look at that shit.
Alright.
Wait, I gotta put mine back on.
Let me check their dexterity saving throw. It's just a flat modifier. So they need 17s or up. 8d20. 1 passes. Everyone else will suffer 22 damage. We'll start at the top, work our way down. So that guy fails. This guy passes. We'll suffer 11. This guy... well, they all fail after that. So this guy barely dies. This guy is at that number. This guy is fine for the most part. This dude is at that number. This guy is at that number. And finally, our boy down here. There we go. All right, your fireball detonates. Clouds of dust just whoosh, go out as fire erupts. They don't seem to react in pain, though, which is kind of odd.
And then bonus action, I'll start singing. Evil started the fire. Evil
Okay.
started the fire.
You begin
Blade
singing your blade song. And the thugs will go. A lot of them will go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our custom thugs with custom gats will move up to attack. Wait, no, they won't. This guy will take cover here and shoot at Nathaniel. Because I think he's in range still. Natural 14 modifier of a +2 would hit you, right?
That's correct, 16.
Okay, cool. It has more than a +2 modifier. It rolls its 2d8, shooting Nathaniel for 12 points of damage. There we go. That's big. That is all this guy can do. This thug moves up, passes this body, uses a free item interaction to pick up another revolver, and will akimbo shoot Leichtang. Leichtang, you have absurd AC, don't you?
My AC's alright.
What's your AC?
It's 17.
17. Don't you have half plate plus dex plus shield? Or are you two-wheeled? Or two-handed?
No, that's everything. Stacked
Well,
up.
it's a natural 19 and a natural 20. So, roll 48... No, 68. 68 piercing damage as you were shot for 29 piercing damage.
Very cool.
And that was this guy's turn as he cocks back the hammers. This guy hurt. Could go into cover. Instead is kind of pulling an Agent Smith and is just going to keep shooting. This time at Igor. Igor, what's your AC? A natural 19 will hit you. My god,
shit.
John is rolling super hot. 8 and a 6 on the dice. -3, so that's 5 and a 6.
Yeah.
Which is 11
Yeah.
points of piercing damage as this guy...
I'll stone skin that.
Okay. Roll for Stone Skin. And then this guy in the back will do the same. He will move 30 feet and shoot at Chad.
I take no damage.
Okay, perfect. Chad, that's a natural 16 to hit you. What's your AC?
18.
Okay, then a +2 would hit you definitely. Even though they have more than +2, obviously. I'm trying to obscure another 8. Jesus Christ!
Catch that bullet.
Okay, that's max damage of 16. Can you catch the bullet? Okay.
1d10 plus my dex modifier, which is 5, plus my monk level, which is 6. 1d10 plus 11 incoming.
To reduce the damage to 0? No, if you reduce the damage to 0, you can throw it back at them. Alright, let's see it. You were
What did you
one.
say it was?
It was 16. It was max damage. You suffer 1 instead of 16 points of piercing damage. And that is your reaction?
Superman brushes that off. Yep.
Indeed. You, like,
Flex that muscle so
fucking...
hard.
Whoo! You weave that shit, your magical energy shield just beep! And it goes away. A devastating headshot turns into nothing as it becomes Lei Stung's turn. What's up, Lei Stung?
I have a question mechanically. If a thing can be performed as a bonus action, can I use it as my regular action?
No.
No? Okay.
Never. Unless you're a moon druid who can wild shape. Then you can wild shape as an action or a bonus action.
I see.
Yeah, because it's combat wild shape and wild shape are 2 separate things. Right?
I'm just trying to see how rage works.
It would be a bonus action to rage.
Okay, just making sure.
It's been a while. Yeah, we haven't done combat in quite some time.
Igor's just gonna drop the money sack on him. Bah!
That is not close enough.
Igor?
You can go
Is there an
shopping
alley right here?
in combat, right?
Yeah, that's an alleyway, Lei Stung.
Alright. I'm gonna go over there.
Do
What, is
so.
this full cover?
You can get behind that wall and be in full cover, yeah.
Right. I'm gonna second wind.
You second wind.
Let's see.
I'm gonna put a little mark on you, signaling that you are in full cover. That is incredibly hard to see, but...
Second one.
Perfect. Roll 1d10 plus your fighter level.
You are shitting my dick off.
I'm so sorry.
Plus my fighter level is... My fighter level is 3, so that's +4 back to my health.
Nice.
Very cool.
Any actions?
Hold on, let me...
Alright, not to stress you
Throw
for
a
time, but we have
javelin
15-minute
from
hard
here.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a javelin from here at,
Alright, if
this
you're
guy
in
right
full cover, can you step out? How much movement did you... Okay, you could do
do
that.
17.
Yeah. Okay, so you step out, throw the javelin. Let's see it.
Alright.
Perfect. Plenty of movement to do this. You kill him outright.
Wait, why
Yeah.
is rage there? What the fuck?
It's fine. It's just a global
You're not
modifier.
raging. It's a global modifier.
It had 3 hit points. You killed it. Alrighty. That is the end of your turn, I believe. As this thug moves forward, gets behind this building, is technically within quarter cover for, like, Syl. Oh, I never rolled Syl's initiative. Fuck. He rolled a 12.3. Alright, we're going to retcon this a little bit. Because Syl goes next right after Lei Stung. Syl will do what Syl does normally and Eldritch Blast and have 58 hit points unflinchingly murdering people. He will target the guy who did not move into cover yet. Hitting him. That is the spell description and not the damage for 8. Chunking him severely. And then he will just do it again. Because why wouldn't you just do it again, Syl? This is when I start fucking with his skills. Alrighty, he dies. Just for memes. Okay, 13 crit. That's not the best. He will see... No one seems to be dead or on the ground yet, so he will save his healing and move into cover. And now it will be the guy who just died. So, rip. He is dead. We can remove him from initiative. The guy directly behind him now moves 30 feet up to shoot our boy. I kind of feel like I'm cheating with my dice, so I'm going to roll this publicly.
I'm right here, yeah. I'm here to protect Ebor, like...
Wait, I actually want to hide their modifier. Sorry. I'm maiming you. A natural 2 is a clear miss. A gun goes off, the bullet doesn't even come close. It's a jam. Igor, it's your turn.
Igor's gonna do what he does best.
Alright.
And start whacking.
You stare at this unflinching face. You yell, you scream. He says nothing as you hit him once for 13.
I'll add a Divine Smite onto that.
What level?
Just 1.
Alright.
Anyway, I had to click the damage again to do it. It would be so 16
oh my god.
Plus the 13.
Alright, you don't kill him. But he's super low. You just watch his body begins to crumble as he lines up his next shot for your face.
I put my hammer in his face instead.
You sure do, and you kill him dead. Blep. You don't feel any bones crunch when you commit this action, Igor. You still have movement and a bonus action. Yeah, it's like you broke a pot.
20 feet of movement, so I'll move 10 feet forward.
Okay, cool. The thugs in the back begin to... they want to spread out. This guy shall move here. Shoot at Igor once again. That is a natural 8 is a miss. This thug also moves up. Yes. Where can you move? Up here, and he will shoot at... he sees a wizard. Can he get a clear shot? I don't think so. That's 2.5 feet of cover. Yeah, he's just going to shoot the bodyguard who is guarding the wizard with a natural 4, missing again. Chad, it's your turn. You just almost caught a bullet. It just it just went a little bit past your fingers.
He wanted it real bad.
Yep.
Chad's got a minor fuck ton of movement. I can move 55 feet now, so here and then down to get cover from the guys farther down the street.
Did you even need the skateboard?
The skateboard was a meme. Pew.
You schmove.
Slightly better before, but this is fine. Turn to this guy, and I'm like, no, not today, motherfucker.
Alright, he turns to face you. You unfortunately missed that.
Extra attack.
22 will hit. For 11. Are you doing any monk shit after this?
100% doing monk shit. This guy's going nowhere.
Alright, that's a stunning strike.
That's 1 G point. If... Oh, no, wait, yeah. You need to succeed on a con save.
Yes, I will do that just now. He is stunned.
Cool.
Let me just go ahead and do that real quick. Just prematurely throw up the red X.
One more unarmed strike will end out my turn.
Alrighty. For 11, bringing him to 2 hit points.
And he can't move until the end of my next turn, but that...
He is stunned. Yeah, he's super fucked. Nathaniel Sadiv, your bloody compatriots are fighting.
Short bow to this guy.
21 will hit. And 5 is just enough.
And then I continue to stand in front of our mage.
Alright, do you stand fully or just keep giving him quarter cover?
I stand fully, and Ebor, please step around as needed, but I'm here to protect you.
Okay, cool. Alright, here comes the last of the thug. Well, 1, 2... Quite a few thugs are going now. This one will... Can he reach you, Igor? No. He cannot. Instead, he will move like so, and he has a clear line of shot or line of sight on Chad, so he will shoot at Chad for a natural 6. Won't do it. These guys. This guy is dead. This guy is alive, though. Okay. How many others are dead? That guy's stunned. This guy moves up. He can see the rogue. No, he can see Igor. Igor, he shoots at you with a 20 to hit you. Not a nat.
It's
Okay. 6 plus 8 minus 3 is 11 again.
11. Got it.
Okay, that is his turn. And then this boy, this fuck boy, what are you doing, bud? Because the other guy's stunned. Gun. He will shoot at the rogue this time. Ugh! 17? 18?
That'll do it. Sign me
Alright.
up.
4 plus 2 is 6.
I'll take 6, yeah.
Alrighty. That goes back to Ibor Lador. Can you wind this battle out in 6 minutes?
I'll move up. And then... even like here, should be able to get all of them.
That apparently is what you are trying to do. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. You will hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, all of them. Or 6. Yeah, I know how to count. Roll for damage. 25. So this guy dies no matter what. This guy died. No, he might live. So 17s. Roll 1d. No. 5d20. Roll well. Nope. Okay. So they all take full damage. This guy dies. This guy is a tanky motherfucker. Holy shit. 25. 25. And then that bottom guy dies as well. Yeah. Alright. This guy's dead. If you have movement, you can take it, but I don't think you're going to move.
Move back behind. So.
Yeah. Alright. Everyone's dead, Leishtong. It's your turn.
I don't know if we can reach him. My turn.
Yes. No. Maybe so.
No. Doesn't look like I do.
I mean, you could round this corner, right?
Oh, is that okay? All
Yeah,
right,
you can.
cool.
Yeah, it's wacky corners, bro.
All right, it is Magic Town. I'm gonna.
Yeah, the building's corner just like concaves further inward. You rush
Like,
forward.
please, sir, please.
Are you gonna rage or are you just gonna attack?
I'm probably just gonna attack. I'm seeing all the bodies on the floor and the fire burn. Like, yup.
Okay, roll to
Or it
hit.
is what it is. All right, just gonna hit him with my long sword.
A 15 will just hit
Nice.
for 6 damage.
Yep.
Any superiority?
Do I have? I'm gonna grappling strike. How much is a superior die? After you hit a creature with melee attack, your turn, you can expand
Yeah, link it.
superior die, then try to grapple a target as a bonus action. All right, I'll put it right there.
Perfect.
All right, and I can add the superior die to my strength athletics check. So I'm gonna spend one of those. It's 1d8.
Okay, let's see it.
What
Man,
is going on?
not rolling great. It will
Consequences
roll
of
a
the
natural
action.
17 on its athletics check. Can you beat that plus whatever modifier it has? It's a
the
plus
modifier
3.
would have been 8. Good thing I have a plus 6 to athletics.
Okay,
so-
you grapple him. He is grappled. Syl will shoot at the guys in the back. Sill. Let's go faster. Bop. Alright. First one does 8. I think that kills. That just kills. The next guy will suffer 5. Going to that number. That is Sill's turn. He will duck back. This guy goes. He's a corpse. Igor, it's your turn.
Alright, go
Speed
right
run.
here. Attack
Speed run.
twice.
Hit. Kill. Yeah, you
Alright.
kill him.
Is it auto rolling damage now?
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll fuck with it later. You kill him with your second strike. No overcarry. Or blah, blah, blah.
Cool.
2 of these guys remain. No, well, 3 technically. Chad needs to finish off his other guy. And then this guy will move 30 feet and try to shoot Chad in the back of the head. Rolling a natural 8. Missing entirely. Bringing us to Chad. Chad, finish this. Finish this man.
The guy in front of me.
You kill him. He's dead.
He is ultra fucking dead.
Yep, he's dead. 2
15
remain.
feet. 40 feet remain.
I fix it.
You kill him.
Get fucked.
He has 7 hit points. You kill him.
I still have 40 feet. I move up. And... What?
13 misses.
I will spend 2 chi points.
To make
It's a
that...
17.
Okay, that'll hit. For 8. Cool. Oh, shit. Whoops. There we go.
Is he dead? Oh,
Nope.
he's not dead.
He's at 12. Okay. We got a speed run, bro. Okay.
I stun him and I turn to the crowd and say, do we want to keep this one alive?
He's stunned.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Alright. You grab
I will
him.
be protecting Igor with my.
We have a
turn.
full turn to restrain him. Can someone move up? Anyone got rope?
We will settle that next time when we meet. Not next week, since I will be out of town on the 20th. So on the 27th, when we see you guys again, you will have captured this guy either through non-lethal means or through rope bullshit. Or just wrestle. I mean, you got 1,000,000 stunning strikes. You're fine. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry for the hard out, but, you know, I gotta respect player time and all that good stuff. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful time. Don't die. Bleh.